Going live in 3, 2, Liard, please confirm on YouTube as well. 1.
Yeah, I'm looking now.
Yes, please look. I think we should be live now. And maybe our audience can confirm as well. Going live in 3, 2, Liard, please confirm on YouTube as well.
No.
1.
Still, yeah, I'm looking now.
Yes.
Still it says. Yeah, we are live. Yeah.
We're live. All right, ciao ragazzi, ciao ragazzi, ciao ragazzi. Roy, please say hi to these guys. I'm still sleeping in my mind right now, or whoever it is.
Buongiorno from Los Angeles.
Buongiorno from Los Angeles, California. Buongiorno. Roy has, I think, 5 something right now, 6 a.m. It's 8 a.m. over here. Buongiorno again from Austin, Texas. And Light is in London, United Kingdom, where I think it's Buonasera.
Buon pomeriggio da Londra a tutti i rossoneri.
All right.
Buonasera is like, I think it's after 5, 6 p.m.
5, 6 p.m. Oh, okay, got you. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. There's our guy. We're walking in. Can someone pull up the lineup? What's the lineup here? Who are we playing?
I saw in the back line Calabria, Tomori,
Romagnoli. Okay.
Yeah. And Hernandez.
And
In the middle, Meite Kessi.
Mm-hmm.
Attacking midfielder Leao. Salamakers on the right. Rebic on the left. And Ibrahimovic.
Okay. Well, and can someone answer why Benacer is not in the squad today?
I read because he was sick.
Yes.
What happened?
Yeah, he has some fever and coughing. I'm worried maybe it's COVID symptoms, but
hopefully not.
I'm not sure. I think they already checked that, so probably it's just some fever and a bit of cold.
Really?
Yeah, that's why it's not in the squad. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's a COVID.
And no Tonali.
Yeah, Tonali has some issue, some muscle issue.
All right, so
today Meite has to prove himself.
Meite is playing with Kessi?
Well, he's playing in his position.
Well, not as a trick.
Kessi, yeah.
Is Meite not playing as a trequartista today?
No. Leao is playing.
So has anyone noticed how Atalanta has been kind of sucking since they performed so well against us? Duvan Zapata has not scored since Zlatan told him that he has more goals in his career than his appearances.
He got traumatized.
It's a classic. I think it's normal. You know, they have a great. They play well, but they are not a big squad. They're not a big club. So as soon as they play well, they just mentally rest. They think, okay, we're done.
All right, I'm gonna
kick
off my clock. I'm gonna kick off my clock right. I don't even think the clock is on the screen yet, but I'll do that. Let me just. It's about to happen for me. The kickoff. And it has kicked off. We are a go, but let me also just manage the clock. I believe it's not on the time. Laird, can you confirm? I'm trying to put the clock on the screen, and now
I don't see it at the moment.
Yeah, it's
Well,
not bad.
now the clock should be on the screen in just a moment. Let me know uh, down there in the comments maybe if you guys can see the game clock. Frank Kessie goes on for an early attack, puts in a cross for Ibra. Nothing comes off of it. Mete goes in for a shot. Can we see the clock on the live stream? Can
Yep.
we?
There it is.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, great. Let me also just
Milan on the attack right away.
right away. So we have Roy. We've received a couple complaints on the lives saying from some people saying we don't talk about, we don't commentate on the game, the live game enough. So let's keep that in mind as well, guys, because I know we tend to like go in the past, future, and all sorts of questions. So let's have a nice blend for these guys for talking about whatever topics, here and there, and also commentating on the games. Wow, Ibra's pressing. Look at that speed on that 39-year-old, those 39-year-old legs.
Crotone is last.
By the way, we have 25 active viewers right now. Ciao ragazzi, buongiorno, buonasera, buonanotte, wherever you are.
Buona mattina.
Well, all right. Rafael Leao to Calabria in some space here. Salamakis.
Leao trequartista. Huh?
Leao is the trequartista because the last time he played trequartista, he did pretty well. I did not get the chance to
It's
talk.
the only option we have.
And Hakan is on the bench.
Correct.
Yes.
Today, he might play today.
Okay, so I guess 3 minutes in, no team has really established control. Crotone is now going for the attack. They have tons of space, shot wide at the post. Crotone has not got an away win yet in the league. So if they manage something today here, it would be very reminiscent of Benevento and the Gattuso era. Even though Crotone aren't in as bad a position as Benevento were when they beat us, they still don't have a single away victory in the Serie A.
Good. They don't deserve it.
Rafael Leao, great dribbling.
Yeah, the way I see it is these teams here in the bottom three are useless teams, and
But it's
losing points to these teams would be a disaster.
completely. The way I see it is these points are the most crucial in this title race, right? Because we've seen the top six are losing to some and winning against some, like Milan. So I guess this title race, this Scudetto, comes down to the games you're playing against those mid-table and lower table sides.
Yeah, these are crucial games.
Yep. It's no longer a one horse race. The Serie A.
No. And all of these games from now on are going to be crucial.
Yes, sir.
Here we
Hernandez plays it in. Hernandez goes into the flank. Mete to Kessie, trying to find an opening here. Crotone with 10 men behind the ball. Where's our trequartista, our creative end? Leao. Calabria trying to play to Ibra.
Ooh.
Ibra on the edge of the box plays.
Oh my God.
Plays Leao to Calabria. Oh my goodness! Oh, offside.
Lion didn't celebrate, so I guess.
Oh my goodness!
I'm a bit behind.
Oh, you're a bit behind. Yo,
No,
what?
that's good.
No,
That's
that's
good.
good. That's not offside.
I think the pass from Calabria to Ibra could have been offside
Okay, hold on. Let's look.
because I saw that. I thought that was offside.
No, bro, this cannot be. How? Oh,
Oh
Ibra
yeah,
was offside. Oh my goodness,
yeah.
Yeah,
It looked like it was offside.
dude, what a goal! Do you remember? Any of you remember the Arsenal goal from like 3, 4 years ago? The goal that where they just magically passed the ball around, and then I don't know if it was Giroud or Ramsey
Yeah,
who
that's
put it
true.
in.
Uh, yeah, I know which one you're talking
Dude,
about.
this
I think
goal
that.
would have almost reminded me of that. What a string of passes, especially that
Oh
back
yes, I
heel
know
by,
which one you're talking
especially that back heel by Liao. That Arsenal goal got
about. Right.
circulated a lot because of its the shenanigans. Wow, Liao with another really nice flick of a pass to Theo Hernandez, and space opens up on the right for Calabria. Zlatan has other plans.
Nice.
Look at Zlatan dropping so deep and doing all the work. How important is it for Zlatan to drop back, Roy?
Uh,
Does he
well, I
need
mean,
to?
I don't think he needs to, but I think he wants to because he wants to be involved. But the thing about Zlatan is that he's so technically proficient and experienced that when he drops back and he playmakes from that position, he gives the team a lot of space and makes the team very relaxed. You know,
That you're right. You're right.
he creates just one pass. You know, can create space for the next three passes.
That's a well observed take on it. My God, my eyes still have those things in them. I haven't even cleaned my eyes. I haven't washed my face. I have not brushed my teeth
Same.
because I literally woke up right here.
That,
Crotone get
that,
their
that,
first
that,
corner of
corner.
the game. Bonaventura. Ooh, was that a close one? What
ooh,
happened? I missed that. I missed that corner.
ooh,
That
nice
was
play
a
back.
good one.
Is this kid
Oh,
Ona?
he tried to Bruno Fernandez that or Mo Salah. Wow, that was a fingertip save by Donnarumma. That was going on into the top corner.
That's
Yeah, that's a good play.
that was a
Wow.
good attempt.
Gigio Donnarumma, another corner comes in, diving header. I don't know how he was planning to get that in, but um, ambitious.
The what do you think, Ari, is gonna be the key player today for AC Milan? The one is gonna
Well, I would have
make the
copied.
difference.
I usually would have copied whatever Aaron Morali had would have said in the match preview, but since there's no match preview, I don't have any of that information to go off of. So I am going to go with
Oh,
oh my goodness. Oh, so that guy was just chilling in between the lines, like between Davide and Tomori. But I guess he was Tomori's guy, right?
yeah.
I think so. Yeah. They need more
Look,
communication on the
look,
defense.
um, against Atalanta and whatnot, if we've been playing Mete or Liao, whoever in the trequartista, against that tough a team, I would have said the trequartista, the creative end, is the most crucial element of the game because Atalanta is such a tough team. But against Crotone, I don't think we absolutely need that center attacking midfielder to be creative. I think the level, the caliber Milan is of, we should be able to create chances even without a great center attacking midfielder today. So I don't think Liao is going to be the crucial element. I think it's. Give me 1 second here. Crotone are really testing our defense for the past couple minutes here. They're trying to fly
Yeah,
in
Crotone
crosses.
crossing
One
from
more
the
cross
left.
coming in, and they're still in
Rebic,
it.
stop it.
Theo Hernandez. Oh wow, what a flick by Theo Hernandez. Theo Hernandez, come
Yeah,
ye,
that was a
come
good one.
ye. Theo Hernandez is on his way. Come ye, come ye. Theo Hernandez is on his way. Rafael Leao, what a shot. Oh my word, what a block. My goodness.
Come on, Rafa.
What a Theo Hernandez moment.
Should have
Took
done
the
better.
whole field. Started off with a clever flick over whatever that guy, the blondie's name is. And wow, what a
That was almost 100 meters. Huh?
I would say it was from the
No,
box
it's
to
less.
box. It was edge of the box to edge of the box. How much is
Wow.
that?
It's like what, 80?
80
60,
probably.
70 meters.
Something
60,
like
70. All the pitch is around 90.
Mm.
So that was like 60. Let's say 100 for the pitch. Usually it's 60 box to box.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Something like 60, 70. It's a lot. It's a lot.
That
With the
was
ball.
a crazy.
Maybe Theo is gonna be the key player today.
Maybe. It was a crazy run by Theo Hernandez. Let's read some comments here. We haven't. I'll read some comments out to you guys in a second. We have a bunch of people live, bunch of familiar faces as well. Plays it wide to Calabria to Salamakers, who not sure what that was from him.
Oh, come on. What the fuck was that? Oh, sorry. Sorry for the swearing.
I mean, I don't have a rule against, language over here, because YouTube hasn't told us anything, and it really depends on the discretion of our viewers, I guess. If they don't want any offensive language, we won't use it. But if they're fine with it, I don't care. Oh,
okay.
what an interception by Rebic! Rebic is going.
Rebic, good
Oh,
one.
just
Go for it,
took
man.
took a touch just a notch too hard.
Crotone is focused, man. It's gonna be
They are
such a
focused.
hard
That,
game.
that's very true. They're for a team who has not had an away win in half a season. They are they've come to the San Siro with a game plan. Rohit, what do you think about this?
Yeah, these teams when they're playing against Milan, they're always going to play the best they can. But we got to be careful because if we score one goal, then they're going to open up, and then we can score many.
That's true. That's true. We do
So
need
we
to
gotta watch
open them
out.
up.
And then they have this kid Aunas. I think he's on loan from Napoli. He's dangerous. So
He is?
on
Wow. Which one? The number 7 you're talking about?
Yeah. Is he on loan or is he? I think he's on loan.
Davide Calabria running into some space on the left and on the right flank. Salamakers gets to the Mete, who's still really solidifying his place here in the squad.
But Mete right now is playing. Oh,
Mete is playing. What happened?
Is
Someone
in his right position, just there.
All right,
just in front
Lucas
of-
on mobile says Forza
come
Milan.
on.
What, did we get a yellow card? Don't
No,
tell me.
it's just a stupid foul.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
think
okay.
That's not a foul.
Zlatan.
Such a stupid
Fact
thing.
now says Ibra would be better if you retire. Forza Milan, no, bro. Ibra cannot retire right now. Do you not see what he has done to us? What else? Christopher says Forza Milan. Let's go back on top. Vicky is here, says Forza Milan. Indeed, my brother, per sempre. Lucas says, you guys have a 40-second delay. I don't think commentating is necessary, but whatever. Okay, Lucas. It might also be just for you. I think since we're all over the world, for some people, we're right on the money. For some people, oh, Rebic too. Calabria. Oh, wow. Okay. Cross put in. Rebic gets his head to it. kind of like a pass, not really a shot, but Calabria had a close, very close range header on the near post, blocked by the keeper.
Ari, even YouTube is like 15 seconds delay.
Oh,
what we're
that's true.
saying.
That's
So
true.
basically,
YouTube is a
so
little.
it makes it.
YouTube is a little delayed.
I would say,
What? Salamakers is
yeah, I would
taking
say
the corner.
we can still do a mix.
Yeah. I agree. Salamakers with a corner. I don't believe I have seen that before. Salamakers trying to take this corner, trying to drive a ball in.
Really
So
poor corner, man.
I
really
believe.
poor.
Oh my word! What a dribble by this number 7 over here. Is that the guy from Napoli?
Yeah, that's a guy. And
Oh
I think
my.
Lucas said he was in Algeria's team.
Wow,
That won the
Crotone.
one the African.
He's
Nation.
good, man. He's good.
Man, and not just him,
He's a
Crotone
good
overall are looking pretty dangerous here. I did not expect to wake up. I was expecting I'm gonna wake up at 8 a.m. and watch a very very comfortably handled game by the RossonARI. Turns out that is not the case here today.
Well,
Serie A is never done.
we just need to score one goal. Then
That's true.
let-
Roy thinks that if Milan score one goal, Crotone's fortified structure will kind of disassemble and they will start
Right.
to open up,
Yeah.
which
So
does
just
make
get
sense.
them all. Yeah.
Which makes sense. Going back to your question, Laird, I think the most crucial element over here. Oh my God, Theo Hernandez has made one more of his. Going back to his your question, Laird, I think Zlatan Ibrahimovic is the most crucial element because I think Zlatan needs a goal from open play over here. He missed that penalty too last time, and also, I did say the creative midfielder won't be as important in this game because it's Crotone and we should be really dominating them, but I might have been wrong. Turns out that we really haven't created anything from the middle. I believe it's all been from either the flank of Calabria and Salamakers, or Theo and Rebic.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
maybe we do
Free
want
kick
to.
for Milan.
What is
Hey,
that?
I
Free
think
kick for
30 yards?
Crotone.
25,
If
30
we-
yards?
If Napoli don't want that player, I think Milan should get on him.
Man, he is a very good player. So what's his name? The number 7. So Zlatan Ibrahimovic is looking at this free kick. Is it Zlatan or Theo? Who's taking it? Laird?
I think Zlatan is going for that.
You think Zlatan is going for
I
it?
think it's gonna be Zlatan.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
Zlatan's
yeah.
the guy who's gonna say, "Oh, I'll dummy it and you shoot it." Oh, someone's lying down on the ground. Zlatan takes a free kick right into the wall.
Knockout.
Oh my word! Did Zlatan just knock someone out?
No, that's just pretending. So they get the free kick.
Who is that guy?
I'm just pretending.
Who's this guy who fell?
Oh,
Nothing.
Oh, I don't even. Oh, look at him. Looks like a poor man's Theo Hernandez.
right. Yo, he got that ball straight in the chin, huh?
Straight in the chin. Well, for that he took it pretty well. Who was that one guy who Zlatan almost destroyed earlier this season? Do you guys remember this? There was a game where Zlatan literally,
Oh no.
in one of the free kicks, he literally destroyed a guy, and he was down for a while. He hit it right, or was it a volley that he hit? I'm forgetting, but I'm getting this deja vu of a Zlatan shot, which didn't end up well for.
Oh, that's a good one.
All right, let's read some comments. Clock is on for me. Thank you, Thomas. Mr. Banana Man is here. We have a regular. Hi. Hello, Mr. Banana Man. Thomas says that would have been such a nice goal. I'm guessing you're talking about Calabria's goal. Alexander Norgadi says link please. Sorry, Alex, we do not have links, but I think Lyot has some Facebook group that he could recommend you go to for a live stream. 20 minutes up, ragazzi, 0-0. Still to find the first goal. Both teams currently fighting for it, not just Milan.
Yeah. And it's raining in Milan, so it's gonna be a heavy pitch the second half.
So, Lyot, you've been to Milan, you've been to the San Siro a bunch of times. I can't say the same.
Yeah.
And Roy can't either. As much as you've been there, why is San Siro's pitch so bad?
Because every week there is a team who plays there. So 1 week is Inter, 1 week is Milan, and sometimes it's 3 times a week because there's the Champions League, or 4 times a week. Yeah, because if they are both in Champions League or both in Europe, someone is playing Wednesday, someone is playing Thursday, and Sunday, and Inter has the game maybe as well. So it's a mess. It's 2 teams, and the weather is not the proper English weather as well. It gets really cold in the winter, so the ground gets a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, in the past it's been used a lot for events like music events and big stuff like that, which is not ideal. So that's why they need a new stadium, which is their stadium, and they don't do any music event. They just use it for football.
Okay, so I was just about to say the new stadium will still have merda in it. It will just not have the music events and stuff in it.
Yeah, it's gonna have still some shit in there.
Yeah, no, I have a. Unfortunately, guys, I bought a merda pillow. I need to show you guys.
Why?
As a Milan fan, I really shouldn't have it. As a Milan fan, I really shouldn't have a cushion right on my bed with the Merda logo on it. But I'm sorry. Sometimes you have to.
That's the new logo of Inter, yeah.
They're looking for a new logo.
That's the new logo.
This is a very good suggestion for a new logo. I think their graphic designer should work on it. This is perfect. They could put their what is it? The I and the M or whatever they want to put right in the middle. Make that circle, perfectly. They're trying to go Juventus with the logo for the future. If this is not a logo for the future, I don't know what is.
That's perfect.
What a perfect logo for it.
The Juventus one looks like a toilet seat, so.
It does look like it. It does look like a toilet.
So it's perfect. They found each other. When they played the Derby d'Italia, they are happy with each other. So you can enjoy it.
What's missing here, Roy? What's missing in our? Why aren't we in our element here? So far, it looks to me that Crotone are, maybe passing more crisply than Milan, moving the ball around better than Milan. With Milan, it's usually one guy usually making a 30.
I want to say something.
Oh, just say it right after this attack. Rebic, Ante Rebic turns in the
Just a goal away from it.
Yo, it was coming right to Salamakers. What did Liao do over there? What was Liao thinking?
Oh yeah, Liao messed it up. I mean, that was a good ball for Liao in my opinion.
No, but Liao wasn't even on his, he didn't even get grounded. He wasn't even on his feet. Salamakers was ready to take that shot.
Yeah, that was weird. Just a misunderstanding.
I guess maybe Salamakers didn't call it. Maybe Liao just thought he was approaching it rightly. We were on a question right before. Oh, Theo Hernandez about to take a long range effort.
You know what, Ari? It's hard to say. I hope Milan is not taking this game too lightly, but I don't think they are.
Well, I don't think Stefano Pioli is a
No.
manager
Yeah.
who would you know you know take anything lightly.
Right. You got to give
No,
credit to Crotone.
True, true. They're playing really well. Um, do you think this double pivot here has a big role tonight? Because
Yeah,
I
for
certainly do,
sure.
right?
For sure. It's been like that since. Are you talking about Mate, right?
Yes, made the with Gessi, doing
Yeah,
the
maybe
job well.
maybe that's the problem right there. There's not enough of that creativity from that spot. It's not even a matter of creativity. It's just a matter of filtering the ball from one player to the other. I find it hard to believe. I mean, I can't keep possession for a long time.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Um, so what's wrong with the possession? Like, I know if Benacer is in the middle, um, we're good with like he's really good at holding the ball.
Right, right.
Even Tonali has been proving that he's good at holding the ball or at least distributing it. Of course, I have not seen the same from Mete yet. And Kessie, of course, is also has developed into a very good holder of the ball. He wasn't
Yeah.
so good at holding the first a couple years that he was in
sorry,
Milan.
Ari.
What up?
I, I want to say Selemak is playing really bad.
That's very
I'll
true.
say
We
that
keep
to the
shitting
people
on
following us.
on Casti, but I do not remember like a single thing that happened from the right flank. That's been, where Salam Makers has been the highlight and not Calabria. It's been Calabria
Exactly.
pretty much all real attack generations from that right side. I'm gonna read some comments here. Um, Lucas says he won the African Cup of Nations with Benacer. Who won
That
the?
that's on us. The Crotone
That's
number
number
7.
7.
Oh, number 7. Wow. Okay. So he's the real deal, huh?
Algeria has a really good generational player, though, no?
That is
By the
true.
way.
That is true.
Yeah.
Um, we have
And we got
Vicky
and
says
we have the
David,
best one.
our fullbacks having good impact in this game. Definitely, definitely. I've seen a lot from both fullbacks
True.
right now. I just hope that I see some more from our wingers too. I mean, I see Rebic trying. Salamakers needs to step up the game a little bit. Um,
Okay, so this is what I think that's going on. I think Milan is not being patient enough. They're not keeping possession in the back and just keeping the ball and making it go around. They're
Usually,
going,
that's a big part of our game, like, right, Roy? That possession in the
right.
back.
Yeah, they're not. They're just going. They're going straight forward.
Right now, play to Theo or play to Calabria, run into space, run into that space. That's what's kind of going on. You're very right. Go ahead and
Yeah.
continue.
No, I think that's. I don't know. I guess that's what Pioli decided. I think that's what they want to do. They want to go straight to the
Dude, that guy has the
Oh,
ball
no.
again. That guy has the ball again.
Come on, Leo. Leo.
Can't be losing this ball like that. Calabria, clever header.
Oh,
Okay, that's very logical. It does look like that. I have not seen us hold the ball for over, I don't know, like 5-6 passes, in a long time.
Maybe they feel like they can. Maybe that was the plan. They feel like they can break through.
Just keep playing vertical and keep going.
Right.
Pressure them into a situation. Zlatan Ibra on the edge of the box. Theo Hernandez. Zlatan Ibra.
Yeah.
Looking for options. Zlatan Ibra.
Woo!
Liao to
Oh,
Ibra.
fuck.
Oh my goodness! Zlatan Ibrahimovic! Zlatan Ibrahimovic!
What a
1-0 del Milan. Wow. What a goal. Show some fire over there in the comments, ragazzi. Let's go.
I mean, that was a Ari. That was an answer for the guy who says he should retire.
Yes. Who said Zlatan should retire? Whoever said Zlatan should retire in the comments.
Finish the season at least.
Let me see who said that.
Finish the season at least.
Whoever said that, I need you right back in the comments. I need you to answer for what you said earlier.
And also that pass from
By Liao?
was inch perfect.
Wow.
Was perfect. Yeah.
That was perfect. That's
Leo
very
did
true.
one thing good today. That was the pass. At the moment, it did just one thing good, and was the pass.
And as a trequartista, that is what he's supposed to do.
That's true. Very true.
Good for him.
No, it's what he needs to do, especially at this moment of his age when consistency is the hardest thing to have.
Yeah.
Keep up with the mood and
I agree.
self-esteem and
Let me
everything.
get my hat.
To play better.
So now we got to see what
God,
Crotone is going to
Zlatan.
do. Is Crotone going to go
Now
and
we
look
need-
for the goal, or are they going to go? Are they going to compact? What do
So
you
now we test Roy's theory over here, who said that if Milan get the first goal, the game's really gonna open up, and we are maybe gonna have more chances. Hopefully, that that happens, and Crotone's solid style of play that we've seen for the first 30 minutes is kind of starts disintegrating. Good
Yeah,
stuff,
they're attacking.
Salamakers.
Crotone is
Ooh, be careful! Be careful! Oh man, they need to be careful.
Lucas
inside
says-
the zone.
Lucas says Pioli took the Rio Ave game lightly.
The Rio Ave game lightly. If I as far as I remember, those Rio Ave guys played really well. They played a really good game, and we were really good. If I'm not wrong, we were really lucky to come out of that game with the level score line, right? Hakan scored, I know, a penalty on like the 90s, like the last kick of the game.
Last
Right.
kick of the game, right?
And oh wow, look at Zlatan Ibrahimovic over there. My goodness, he's already like went
Come
80
on,
yards with it.
Zlatan.
Oh, Liao tries to block it with his Rebic. What a hustler!
Leo.
Rebic, come on, get something out in. Oh wow,
What a beast.
Ante,
Come on.
Ante Rebic.
That was good. That was good.
But that Rio Ave game was one of the most epic Milan games.
Oh, absolutely.
seen
In recent history,
You're right.
I agree. What a
Man,
game that
What
was.
a game.
I mean, that was also. Oh,
Come on,
Zlatan
Sarah.
almost plays a very clever ball.
Ibra, Zlatan. That was good. Zlatan has.
That game got us the single most subscribers any single video has gotten us. So clearly, and also it's the highest viewed video on this channel yet. So that
I remember that reaction.
it was like what 24 penalties or 23.
Yeah, something crazy like that.
The goalkeepers took a
Donnarumma
penalty.
missed the penalty.
I remember Donnarumma's penalty was so shit, and I was like, come on, Donnarumma, did you not practice any penalties? And then their keeper came in, and his penalty was even worse. His penalty was even worse than Donnarumma. My word, what a game that was.
Who wasn't there a goalkeeper that had a penalty? Oh, it was Torino. Yeah, he did a goalkeeper scored against Milan, right, in the penalty shootout.
Yeah.
I believe so.
It was a pretty decent penalty too.
Rebic. Man, Rebic is a
That's
nice
a good
hard
one.
worker. I'm seeing much more of Rebic than I'm seeing from Salamakers.
Yeah, Rebic is solid, man. He always performs when he's good, when he's fit.
And the effort, just the effort he puts into it. He's kind of like Hakan in terms of, the endless amount of grinta.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still a very vertical game.
Yeah. Not really passing it around from flank to flank, trying to see
No.
which side's more open, right? not really doing any of that.
I wonder if that's just the way the players are
Ah.
being
Like
Or
35
that-
minutes in, I haven't seen a single stretch where one flank thinks that, okay, no, I'm gonna pass back to Tomori to Romagnoli to the other flank, right, or something like that. That happens almost in every other or every 3 or 4 attacks. We switch the flank and see if there's better options on the other side. There's nothing like that going on.
I want to see the possession. I'm very curious to see what possession looks like.
I think for I
Are
don't know.
you ready to read? Are you ready
I
for
can-
this?
Give us the stats.
43% Crotone.
Let them take this free kick, then give us the strats. I say Zlatan gets to this free kick. Oh,
So
okay.
Milan has 47%, Crotone 53.
Oh, really? Crotone is right now edging us.
Yeah.
Just edging us with the
And,
possession.
and also more passes.
What? How many? They have more passes than us.
About 20 more passes.
About 20 more passes. Okay. What a goal that was. Zlatan and Liao. Is that
We need
Zlatan's
to
number 14, guys?
To have the second one.
Is that number
Sorry?
14 for Zlatan?
I think it's 13.
13?
I don't want to say anything wrong. 13, yeah. He had 12.
Well, not just in the Serie A. I'm talking the whole season.
Can be, yeah. Can be 14 the whole season. For sure, probably had one in Europa League.
Yeah, I think he has.
But anyways, 13 goals in Serie A is a lot, man. And he didn't play for 2 months.
Man,
Or
and
3, probably.
you
Something
remember
like that.
last year, ESPN, Premier Sports, everyone was discussing whether the bets were whether Zlatan will be able to score 5 goals. Oh, Zlatan Ibrahimovic! Zlatan!
Offside. I think it's offside.
Oh.
Speaking of
Oh,
Zlatan,
that was
today
outside.
that was his 500 goal in his career.
The what?
500 goals in his career.
500.
Wait, hasn't he already made 500?
Oh, this one was number 500.
No. I'm pretty sure Zlatan's 500 was in for LA Galaxy where he twisted with the kung fu kick.
But he's 500 in Europe.
Maybe it's 500 in Europe. You know, I think it might be because comment underneath, guys, if you know about this. Because as far as my memory goes, Zlatan did that rotating 360 kung fu kick as the 500th goal of his career. But it might have been. I think the stat you're talking about might be excluding the United States goals.
Possibly.
I think okay. So he did 560 career goals.
Okay. So that's probably
So probably with the in Europe
probably
with the
Europe.
clubs.
Europe,
Probably
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 Europe.
did 500.
Well, what a way to make it
Europe
happen,
with the
Zlatan.
clubs, he did 500.
Zlatan just passed to nowhere right now. We were just talking about him so much. I think Alexis needs. Vicky says, I think Alexis needs to be subbed in the second half by
Yes.
Castillejo, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think so. And I prefer I like more Alexis than Castillo, but today is not performing. So and Castillo is he was performing pretty well when the other were missing. So I don't mind him second half. Tio.
Romagnoli.
Yeah, Milan is
You
playing
feeling
counter
the
Okay,
match,
Rebic is
That's good.
trying to
No,
do something
Rebic on the
here.
left, Rebic.
Good hustle, man. Always good hustle.
Almost.
Rebic just never disappoints me
Come on,
with his
Leao.
hustle. Liao getting across.
Leao.
Ooh, good tackle.
That's a-
Good tackle. Good tackle by this guy, whoever he is.
Yeah, that was a good. dangerous because if Leao moves the ball, he gets a penalty. But
It was dangerous. If that was Mosakio, that would have been a penalty.
Musacchio,
So Mosakio went to Lazio for 1 million.
right?
that's not bad.
Yeah, I'll take the 1 million.
Yeah, 1 million.
Oh shit!
And Tomori
Counter
looks
attack
much
for
better.
Crotone.
Ooh,
Yeah, Tomori is.
they've
I
got
was watching some
space.
videos of the. Oh shit! Come on,
Oh
Calabria.
my word, they're passing around like they're a very
Okay.
very. Oh my word, yo, they're passing around like they're like a top 7 team right now.
Right? It's almost like Guardiola's.
Seriously, like what's going on? They're not even. This is like one touch passing going on. Someone explain to me how we're letting Crotone look so good right now.
That's Serie
We
A.
usually have a lot of
It's really hard.
we also usually have a lot of interceptions going on, with our midfield, with Hakan, Benacer, and Kessi. But I'm not really seeing any. I mean, 2 of those players are not playing today, but no real attempts at intercepting those passes.
Nice Calabria.
Good ball, Calabria.
good,
Good
man.
ball. Salamaker is trying to put on some pressure.
Oh, come on, guys.
Okay. 42 minutes gone. We have about 3 minutes left before the halftime talk. Comment below, guys. What are you thinking? Comment below about the substitutes you're thinking in this game. How do we put this game to bed in this second half?
I would say we need Çalhanoğlu the last 30 minutes and Castillo.
So why is
Close
Çalhanoğlu
the
only
game.
playing 30 minutes?
Because he's been not training for 2 weeks during the COVID
That's true.
problem, like training not intensively. So they want him to train. Because the problem is if you're not fit, you can get injured. That's another thing. So they need him 100% fit
Uh-huh.
on the running, passing, and everything. But 30 minutes, I think he can manage 30 minutes.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, Castillo.
Oh wow,
and
what a
Mandzukic. I
great
think
pass
it's a
to
good game for
Zlatan.
Mandzukic.
Was that Mete?
All right.
And I want to say, yeah, mate, it's playing well. It's a decent.
Yeah, I just don't
performance
like
from
when
Mete.
this number 7 gets the ball, man. He's Kessie, just push him. Just
He's
push
good.
him.
Mete was in
Give
the
me
way.
give me a tactical foul on him.
What about you? What do you think, Ari, is a good option for Milan second half? Even Auge is a good option
Oh.
for this type of game.
Well, however, we have a very big topic coming in on Wednesday. Also, we need to tell these guys about Wednesday soon. We'll break the news in the second half. Oh, did he catch Calabria right there? I think he did.
Oh shit! Hopefully, it's nothing serious.
Yeah, I think he just caught his shin. Yeah, no, the thigh, the back of the thigh, with the knee. It's that hurts.
Man, Calabria, such a generous player, man.
I'm thinking Hakan for sure.
I love him.
Hakan
Yeah.
is needed more than Kasti, because if Hakan comes, then Liao can switch to a flank, too, and do something about
Yeah.
it. But if Hakan comes and Liao switches to the flank, then one of Rebic or Salamakers have to go out. So if Hakan comes, he would have to come in with Kasti. Don't you think so? I don't think we can have Hakan, Liao, Rebic, and Salamakers be playing on the field. Someone's gonna have to take a position, an unorthodox position. Halftime, guys. Grande ragazzi.
Stop the time.
Yes, I'm going to stop the timer and remind me when it started. Roy, give us your opinions, man. How's this half looking to you? What are you thinking?
Well, I mean, I'm just not seeing Milan really hold the ball and kind of impose their game. Rather, the opposite is happening. Crotone ended the half with 55% of the ball possession, 243 passes, 6 shots, 2 on target. All these numbers are higher, except for shots. Milan had 8 shots, but both teams had 2 shots on target. Milan 45 possession, Crotone 55. Milan 198 passes, Crotone 243. Um, 10 fouls for Milan. This is a very important stat right here. Milan that has 10 fouls, so they made 10 fouls. Crotone only 4.
Oh, really?
So that says who's pressuring more. Um, I don't know. It's very strange. It's a strange approach from Milan. I would expect Milan to kind of keep the ball at least 60% possession,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
create many more chances. I
Like,
don't know
what's
if it's
Crotone's
because they're not as far.
what's Crotone's record right now?
Terrible. It's a terrible record. They have the worst record in Serie A. I don't know. I don't even know if. I
Let
think
me.
it's the whole.
I'm looking at the table and where what Crotone has been doing recently. Crotone has lost 3-0 to Genoa, 2-1 to Fiorentina, and well, they beat Benevento 4-1. And they lost 3-1 to Roma, 2-1 to Verona, 6-2 to Inter Merda. Yeah, they've been losing a lot except for the Benevento game, but Benevento had a red card in that game as well.
Yeah. It's hard
I
to
mean,
say.
it's Crotone has 12 points, like 1 point less than Parma, and we struggle with Parma as well. And it's just 3 points less Cagliari, which so it's is the bottom of the table, but it's still hard to play against them. I would say Milan the last 2 months it's been a bit, how can I say, not brilliant. Like they're missing the last pass. They're not having a lot of possession.
So
So I
yeah,
was expecting this type of
the
game.
squad's been rotating a lot
And
too. Oh,
yes,
what a pass by
so the
Leao!
only thing I care today is to win. That's the only thing I care really. And hopefully we're gonna have a great performance in the derby when everyone is gonna be back, especially Çalhanoğlu and Benacer. But still, Benacer, it's weird. He has fever, so he cannot
Yeah.
train.
Well, yeah, that's
It's
pretty
a bit
much
of
what
a
we
shame.
need.
I don't want to play with Mete.
I think right now Çalhanoğlu
In
and
the derby,
Benacer
sorry.
would change this game a lot.
Benacer and who?
Çalhanoğlu and Benacer would offer a lot of what's missing from this game. I think Mete still doesn't have his feet implanted, on the pitch and and hasn't really built that chemistry with the rest of the squad. Still, he's there. He's providing the boots and the tackles and all, but that's a long way from what Ismail Benacer can do for us.
You're right.
I feel like for us not playing without Çalhanoğlu.
Guys,
Benacer,
give me.
it's like
I'll be
great
back in about.
playing without
Give me
Lukaku.
like 5 minutes. I woke up on this bed, so I'm gonna go brush my teeth, wash my face. I'll log in. I'll look at the live on YouTube. You guys keep talking.
All right.
Roy,
Yeah.
what are you preparing for the podcast for Wednesday? Are you
What? Say that again.
any
What are we?
and for the podcast Wednesday, are you thinking any anticipation to tell us? What are
Well,
we
we're-
talking?
we're going to be in the podcast we're going to be talking about the players that Milan bought, and
Mm.
basically everybody is going to rate each player and tell us what everybody thinks, and financially, if it was a good signing financially, technically, tactically, long
Mm.
term, short term. Should be a lot to discuss about. But yeah, so it should be a very in depth podcast regarding transfer markets, and also I think what's his name, Ari was mentioning Hagwe not being placed in the Europa League list, which is strange. That's
Yeah.
we should talk about that too. Larry, I have a question for you.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, did you see Pioli and even Gazzetta dello Sport kind of spoke? They mentioned something about Tonali and how kind of Pioli said had a little jab at Tonali. Mangia o vieni mangiato. Eat or you will get eaten. What do you think? What do you think is going
Uh,
on there?
I think what Pioli was trying to do with Tonali is to tell him that it's been now 6 months to AC Milan, and he needs to just get over and don't be scared and play the way he knows how to play. So he needs to get in that mentality. He needs to kind of fight now for his position, because when Benacer is gonna come back, Kessie, Tonali and Maytel are not gonna play. They're
Right,
gonna
right.
play really a little. So they need to perform properly. They need to perform to the same level of Kessie and Benacer. And he
Yeah.
can do that definitely. So that's why Pioli is saying that to Tonali.
But Benacer didn't really perform in his first year. Like we really saw Benacer in his second year. Um, I mean,
Uh,
am I right about that? I don't like Benacer wasn't even like a titolare in the first year. It was towards the set. It's
uh,
literally the. What do you think?
but every time I was watching Benacer, I was actually enjoying it, because even the team wasn't playing good. The team was playing really poorly, but Benacer was really determined. It was always doing the right thing, always fighting, and he didn't feel the pressure of San Siro. Even when the supporter was booing the team, he was playing with confidence.
Mhm.
So I was, and he's so young, and he had such a big experience with his national team, and he's been to Arsenal at a very young age. So I think him, Brahim Diaz, and other young player, they really are mentally ready to play and don't feel scared. So that's why I really like him as a player. Of course, he has a lot to improve, but on the mentality side, he's really ready. It's like he's not scared. He plays big games without the pressure. So
Yeah,
that's why.
I definitely think he's an international kind of player. But closing back the circle to Tonali, I hope you're right. I hope it's Pioli trying to motivate him and nothing else.
Exactly. Which on the other side, Tonali is more like Tonali has a great, technically is really good. Is really good in my opinion. He has a great vision, but he's not playing well because he's scared. I feel
Right.
is the jump from Brescia to AC, it was quite big for him, and the fact AC Milan spent 35 million to buy him, he feels the pressure, he needs to perform, and he needs to get rid of that pressure.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's see how the season goes forward for Tonali. Let's hope for the best. Um, what are your opinions on the game so far?
Yeah, it's the game is what I was expecting. As I say,
Really?
is a small team. Yeah, yeah. I wasn't expecting better from AC Milan from this game.
Really?
It's raining. It's cold. The guys are probably working hard during the training session to get ready for the end of the season as well. So, and They just want to get the 3 points, so they want to, go there. That's why they're not moving the ball a lot, because they want to get the result. Which you're right, they're a bit impatient, but in their mind is like, we have to win this game because Inter and Juventus won, so we have to win. So no more playing around. We just need to score. So that's the type of approach they're having with the game, not being patient.
Yeah. Now, I would have expected them to dominate the game as far as possession. So that caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting Crotone to do that. So that's
It's
my thing.
My poop watch is my
because you know what is hard. What is hard. The difficult part in this case is because the Inter and Juventus already played and they already won. Sorry, you feel like you have to win, so you're not completely relaxed to do a good game. That's why it's really hard for them to perform in the way we want to perform. They have just one result: is they have to win. On the other, in the other, a week before they played before Inter and Juventus, so they were more relaxed. They were like, "Let's go and play." It's difficult. Serie A is difficult, especially February and beginning of March is the hardest part, in my opinion.
All right. So we have one of our audience members here asked us, what do you guys think of Mate so far? Larry, what do you think of Mate so far?
It's playing okay. I mean, it's not like the best player in the pitch, but he's doing his job. So he's the fourth choice in that position. So that's what he has to do. Get some balls and run, tackle. So I would say it's a positive performance. Yeah, I hope he's keep going like this until the end. He needs to stay concentrated.
Okay.
Somebody's saying it's still 0-0, but I already forgot as always to change the score. As we say, it's our thing.
Right. So I think Meta is actually playing pretty poorly. I think that from a technical
Ari,
perspective,
you need to change the score.
I do
think
need
from
to
a
change the score.
I think from a technical perspective, he needs a lot of work. And if he doesn't improve fast, he's probably not going to stay in AC Milan. He's probably going to go back to
Are we talking about Mete?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How could I tell that you were talking about Mete? Just by you said
Because it seems so obvious, right?
Jack Bonaventura is ready for the game.
I don't. But Maldini saw something in Mate. Gazidis saw something in Mate. Pioli said that he agreed with it. I guess they needed that muscle in the midfield to replace Kessie when he's not there. But I'm not impressed so far.
You're not impressed so far?
That's my thing, right?
We have another question says, I don't get why you did the Mete question just now, right?
Yeah.
Then Izzy was saying, I think he did decent. He should probably walk more with the ball. Omar says, I don't get why Hakan is not fit yet. He's had a full week of training.
Well, I don't know how many years of experience he has in professional football, and he knows how many days he needs a player to get ready for a game. But if Pioli doesn't want to risk it, I trust Pioli.
I see
think
Pioli
Hakan needs
talking
be
to
100%.
Castillejo right now.
Yeah, it looks like
That's
Salamanca.
That's a decision that was definitely. I think we all were feeling it. Salamakers hasn't really had an offensive, say in this game. So, which we know, Casti is capable of on his day. Emphasis on his day, because,
Right, and it could also be a tactical maneuver because they are anticipating open spaces. So Casti is more of a straightforward player, direct player.
Yeah.
Could be also because of that.
True, true. So we have Kasti coming in. I'm pretty sure that at some point Hakan's gonna come in too. Guys, Pioli is such a good bloke in terms of making subs. He does stuff on time. He's usually doing exactly what the fans are thinking. Besides the Mete as a trequartista decision, that one was a weird one, but he's usually doing exactly what the fans are thinking. Gattuso, on the other hand, never made a damn sub. He wouldn't make a sub before the 70th minute if his life depended on it. What was that all about? I used to get pissed off every single game because Gattuso would wait till the very end to make a sub. Anyone have any explanation to that? I have no. And he still does the same with Napoli sometimes. He still does the same.
Yeah,
sometimes.
it's weird.
He'll play his guys and ask them to keep running. You can make a sub or two, man.
Yeah, it's hard to explain.
I'm
why
gonna
he
start
like
the
that.
clock. It's about to. And it's a go. The second half has started, ragazzi. Thank you for joining us. If you liked Ibra's goal, press that like button, guys. Don't forget to press that like button down there. If you press that like button, let me tell you a fact. If we get to about 35 likes on this live stream, YouTube guarantees that Milan is going to go 2-0 up. So I don't know if you guys are supporters or not, but I would definitely sign in from another account and like this if my team's scoreline depended on
it. I'll do it right now, man. Give me a second.
Larry, is that a Medulano shirt?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah, 1988.
Amazing.
How did you even where did you find this?
I think I found it on a shop here in London.
In London?
It was a JD shop, basically.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
It was like those vintage shirts.
Yeah. Man, I wish.
Not even so expensive, 30 pounds. 30 pounds.
That's not bad. That's like
I got two.
That's a fifth of the price of the shirts these days.
Yeah.
If you want to get your name and all on
this is the one they played the final.
Oh, really?
They played the Champions League final in 1988. Yeah, the white one. They always play with the
1988. Roy, who was that final against?
88 was against the Romanian team, Bucharest. Red Star.
I think so, yeah.
4-0. I think it was Gullit.
That's insane, man. The three.
Gullit, Van Basten, Gullit.
Oh my God, this guy has the scorers right on the top of the head too.
I think Rijkaard. Was Gullit, Van Basten, Rijkaard. All three of them scored.
Yeah. The second final was just Rijkaard.
Right. Against.
Man, that team was insane.
So is Casti already in? Or was he just warming up?
That's foul.
Oh, he's in.
I think he's in.
He's in?
Come on, guys. We need 2-0. So I can go and get a coffee.
Ragazzi. I need a coffee so bad. Casti about to get his first touch on the ball. Actually switches to the other flank. Theo Hernandez looking to make something happen. Theo Hernandez going inside.
Nice, Theo. Nice. I like that.
Man, I love
Theo
the
plays
fight.
better with Rebic.
Absolutely.
He feels more confident.
Yeah, Theo and Rebic
when
have
Rebic
some.
is playing.
I think, Theo needs a guy who can deliver a quick pass and understand the wavelength Theo is on, right? Because if Theo's gonna put his all into that run, he really needs that 1-2 passing to work. He needs the other whoever's on the left flank to be on the same wavelength. Otherwise, it don't work. Theo Hernandez is also due a goal, isn't he, guys?
His last goal was against Lazio.
Yeah, it's been a while. I
Yeah.
mean, Theo usually, on the score sheet,
Nice,
every
Kissy.
now and then.
Let's go.
All right, corner
Let's go,
Milan.
Rebic. Good.
Who's
Leao.
taking the corner now? We had Salamakers taking the corner before. We don't have Tonali. I know Tonali can deliver as well.
I think Theo is gonna
Casti
get the
can't
corner.
do it because Casti is on the other. Oh, Theo Hernandez.
Why is Theo taking it? That's great.
Well,
Because,
did you not see?
Çalhanoğlu is not
Do you
playing.
remember Theo's free kick already? Almost Theo's 45-yarder, almost going in. Last game.
Yeah.
I don't know if he meant it though. I don't know if that was a shot on, that was a free kick attempt on goal, or if he was trying to curl it in the 6-yard box for someone to head it in.
I think it was a cross. But still, dangerous.
Remember the Shevchenko goal against Juve, the cross goal? Do you remember that goal?
Yeah,
The,
that was a beautiful
the
goal.
one where he was going the opposite way, or no?
It was like
Yeah,
a cross.
it dribbled 3-4 players.
Yeah. Now, okay, I remember this. Man, you guys
Nice one,
are
Rebic.
really in for a treat, the audience here, because we're bringing in this podcast on Wednesdays, and it's gonna be really interesting. We're gonna have oh wow, Mete
There you go.
Mete about to get his debut
Get some points, man.
goal over here.
He already has 1 assist. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, we have the podcast coming up. I wish this was a bigger game so we could advertise to more people, but I'll talk about it in the review as well. We're gonna be talking about 3 to 5 hot topics every week on Wednesdays. Roy's gonna be hosting it. It's gonna be a quality podcast with some graphics. Your comments are gonna be incorporated. There's gonna be videos, pictures that we're gonna be displaying and talking about simultaneously. So I'm really excited about this this
Yeah,
prospect of
absolutely.
the podcast. It's gonna be a great one. You guys stay tuned for this podcast. It's gonna be the best one that exists on YouTube with AC Milan.
That's
And
one.
if you have any questions, just go on Twitter and ask. We can answer some question or any curiosity.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the audience has
Cool.
any topics they want us to discuss, absolutely.
Yes, sir. 51 minutes gone. I at around the 70th minute, I'm gonna start feeling very anxious because this team is Crotone is more than we've seen. They're equipped, or at least today they're mentally equipped for that equalizer. So I need that cushion. I think we all do.
I do want to say that
Yeah.
now it's playing more patiently, and they're holding the ball, they're going back and forth, they're
Definitely.
dominating the play.
Definitely.
Yes.
There's
I think there
definitely
was a
more of
nice
it
one
than
there.
there was in the first half. True.
I think there was a correction there. They made that correction. Ari and Lart, Vic Key says so far Rebic has been the best. What do you guys think?
Has been the best.
Yeah, he's the best.
Uh,
Him
So
and
far.
Zlatan for sure.
Yeah, I would
Zlatan
say
as
if
well,
you're
and
not
Calabria.
including Zlatan, because I guess sometimes, I guess sometimes Zlatan just goes without saying, right? But I mean, he scored a wonderful goal. He could have had 2. He did his kung fu stuff right now, again. But Hakan's warming up. I think Guy has a point. Rebic could very well be our best player yet, even though he was not involved with the goal or the assist. Look at Mete here, just leaving his marker.
No.
Did you see Mete here? This guy
Mete,
just
come
ran
on, man.
away from Mete, and at some point Mete stopped tracking him. I don't know,
You
man.
still-
If a guy is running towards the box, you got to follow him stride for stride. It doesn't matter if your center backs are coming in to defend. you got to follow that guy stride for stride. At least that's what I do.
You
Yeah,
still have
man,
both
you need.
Torino
I think
Cobweb.
Stefano Pioli definitely needs to check me out as well in one of his camps. You know, guys, I'm very fast. That's
Oh shit.
I'm one of those players. Not the best of dribblers. The ball control is okay, but I use my speed to compensate for anything else.
What is your position?
I play on the left flank, usually a fullback, but I've also played as left winger. But mostly, most of my football career or soccer career, whoever is in terms of whoever's watching, I've been a left back and a very attacking left back because, of course, I'm a fast guy. You know, I won't lie, guys. Theo Hernandez kind of reminds me of myself in my prime.
But not as good, bro.
Not as
That's a big statement.
not as you know maybe he kind of reminds me of myself in my prime with with those blistering runs. I used to I remember making some of those back in my day. But yeah, if someone dribbles past me, that's what I usually do. I just put my body in front and use that speed to get the ball back. That's my prime trait on the football pitch.
Nice.
Nice. What about
Like-
you, Roy?
I
Well, he's a coach, right? For one,
Right.
But I don't
I
know
coach.
what you played when you played.
I played central midfield sometimes, or
Okay.
attacking midfielder, or striker. Everything in the middle. Everything in the middle.
Okay. And Laird, what
Nice.
about you?
I started when I was younger and I was fast and running
Yeah,
on the wing.
on the wing.
But you know, after when you get older, attacking wing, you know,
Yeah,
right
yeah.
or left. But when you get older, you go more in the midfield or striker, that area
I
there.
feel you,
I would
I
say
feel you.
that's everything I could say. But yeah, it was fun playing football. I want to get back and play football. Ooh,
If I want
that
to
was
compare
tough.
if I want to compare myself to someone, maybe it'd be a mixture between Roberto Baggio and Maradona.
Oh wow!
Oh my God,
And people
man.
thought I was people thought I was overselling myself with Theo Hernandez comparisons. The guy's gone to Baggio and Maradona. Next up, Laird's
Roy, do you know this thing is
gonna compare himself to Cristiano Ronaldo now.
No, man, I'm never gonna say that. I'm never
Laird,
gonna say
we
that
need-
because
Laird,
it's
we
not-
need at
Cristiano's
least-
not good enough. He's not good. Cristiano's not good enough.
Laird, we need at least one guy to be realistic. So don't compare yourself to another legend.
No, absolutely not like Cristiano Ronaldo. Actually, Cristiano Ronaldo is
Did you get the
completely
GoPro
different from
and
the
one of
way
the memory
I
cards?
was trying to play.
Memory cards.
Anyway.
where the post.
Of course, a million times
and
better,
I have a
that's
battery
for sure,
in there.
You are right.
than me.
Oh, what is that penalty?
Is that a
No.
no? It was a good dive from Hernandez, though. Right there is GoPro. Oh, okay. Was that a dive or did he push it?
Something in
He
between.
pushed him a bit, but
Because
He
Theo
pushed
does
him a bit,
Theo
but-
does tend to be dramatic, but he's also a very fast player. A very fast player. Even if you clip him very lightly, they can fall easily.
yes.
Yeah, he's gonna go to the ground easy.
So AC Milan has a cryptocurrency now.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
the token is called
Wow.
ACM coin. I love the name, but I have.
Let's buy some of those.
How much is it worth?
I definitely
What's one
want to.
worth?
I think it's launching this week, so it's not actually on the blockchain yet. I think it's one of a move by Gazidis in terms of where he's heading the club in the direction of with what Gazidis has done with marketing and all of that. And I mean I'm not just gonna give Gazidis props to that. I think even the best thing that came out of the Yong Hong Lin Lee era was the social media aspect of the club. I think that was the one really good thing that came out of the Mirabelli, Fasone, and the Chinese era. Would you guys agree? The social media of this club in the last 3 years has taken off. It's been really good.
Yeah. I mean,
In the GoPro.
it's about time,
There's no battery.
They shouldn't be earlier on social media.
You gotta find
Where did you read?
Mariana
Where did you read this, Ari?
About ACM coin.
Yeah.
Milan, I think they advertised it on their website or their Instagram. So this is official announcements. This isn't like rumors. It's gonna be, the token's name is gonna be ACM coin, and I mean, we all know that blockchain and how Bitcoin is the future, whether you want to believe it or not. And I guess Gazidis wants to get in the game early. I think there's going to be prizes associated with it. I think you'll be able to probably get discounts on stuff from the Milan store and tickets if you buy with the ACM coin. So they're planning to do a lot of that.
Do you think that is a move to get more money from the supporters?
I think so, absolutely.
Like, let's say you buy in crypto, because the financial fair play is really limiting AC Milan.
Absolutely.
Even if AC Milan has the money, they don't let them spend money.
Yeah.
So that can be a way to get some.
That's a very good point to bring up. That's a very a way to cleanly bring in money and not through shady deals, right? Yeah, that's a very good point. That could be a way to maybe balance the books.
Yeah, and it's like something you invest in the team forever. Let's say you buy some currency, you give the money to the team, and that's it. True. I think it's a good move. Yeah.
Are other teams
For
doing
what I
it?
know, I don't know. I'm not an expert.
Oh, Rebic in tons of space. Rebic, Liao. Oh my word. Rafael Liao.
Come on, Leo.
Rafael.
Explain what's going on, Ari.
Look here.
Right, safe.
Around that basket, because I had it there before the cleaning, on the big table.
Man.
Oh, look who's there.
Hakan, the Turkish beast. Yes, sir. This is it. Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
Ari's Turkish delight.
Tell her. Oh yes. So, have you guys ever had Turkish delight? Hold on. Hakan is in. Hakan is in. He's gotten his first touch already. Mete, the mastermind. Mete to Hakan. Hakan.
Mete is too slow. Mete is too slow, man, on thinking.
Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
He still thinks he's in Torino. Oh my God.
Does any one of the batteries have Okay, good. That's good enough. And what about the memory?
Here we go.
Opening. Rebic. Theo!
Oh my God!
Oh my word! I thought that was going for the top corner, man.
That would have been a sick.
Yeah, and that was such a good pass, such a good little flick from Rebic. Almost had all of us a little confused there.
But now Milan, the ball is in Crotone's hat.
Yes, sir. We are imposing some sort of dominance now. We should be getting that. What's the prediction for a second goal? I think it's coming on the 68th minute in 6 minutes.
And who?
Who? Did you say who?
Yeah.
Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
All right.
Hakan Çalhanoğlu is getting it. It's gonna be a Zlatan or Liao shot, deflected. Hakan's gonna get the rebound.
Nice.
I don't think Liao is playing, or yes.
Oh, Liao
is out. I think.
Oh, my bad. A Zlatan or Rebic shot.
Oh, there it is.
Oh! Zlatan Ibrahimovic! Zlatan Ibrahimovic! Megaphone then?
Man.
Let's go!
Oh my God.
Let's go!
Yes.
How do you
player,
say?
man.
How do you say 13 in Italian? Give me 13.
13.
13.
13.
Wait. Hold on. Where's that?
I
Where's the
think it's
sense?
14, man. I think it's 14.
It's 14. Goal number 14.
Let me check.
I
All
think
right,
so,
forget
man.
it. Let's
But
just use his number. Let's just use his number. 11. How do you say 11?
11.
11.
11.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Man,
Um. Gol del Milan. Illumina San Siro con il numero 11. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Grande Zlatan. Grande Zlatan. Did I do that well?
That's perfect.
Can the San Siro hire me?
Your
How
Italian is
far
getting
am
better and better.
I from getting a job?
Ari, that was great. That
I
was
think
perfect.
you're.
Light gave me the translation
You're
like a
close,
couple
man.
days ago of the San Siro announcers.
We maybe gonna manage to have an interview with him. Maybe you never know.
Yeah, I think Aaron and Light are up to something over there. If we could get that, imagine if we
That'll be
could get him on one of our podcasts. What a way to start that, huh?
That'd be crazy.
Light.
Imagine if he screams RossonARI after a
Oh
goal.
my god! Oh my god! I just saw a message, Roy from Liard saying, "Do you want to start 15 minutes early?" In these early games, it's I woke up I got off my bed 5 minutes before the
yeah.
game. It's really, especially against Crotone. If it was Inter, I would wake up, or a better team, I'd wake up a little earlier. But Crotone, I had my alarm set for 5 minutes before the game, and then Roy is 6 a.m. He's even 2 hours behind me. I don't even know.
I was up at 4.
You were up at 4?
My God, look.
Is that what you like? Is that what you usually do? Like, is that a thing with you?
No. It's just because of today.
Oh my God, Zlatan! Zlatan Ibrahimovic
My
went
God, Zlatan.
for a I don't know, is that 60 50 yarder? Didn't really work out, but grande Zlatan. Guys, please click the like button if you like Zlatan's goal and if you want him to score a hat trick. Great subs, Hakan Rebic, Zlatan deadly, says Mujahid. Arnab Ghosh says 500th career goal for Zlatan. So I believe this has to be 500, either 500 club goals or 500 European goals. Because I remember
I think that's what it is. Club goal.
club goals. Because this is
goals.
this is outside of the Sweden goals. That makes sense. And now it's 501.
Right.
I wonder what the donkey thinks about these goals.
The who?
The donkey?
The donkey.
You
Okay.
let's see if someone understands in the comment section who I'm referring to. Oh wow. Casti in tons of space. Casti running towards the middle to Theo Hernandez. The ball's just a little bit too much on it. Theo's gonna
Nice.
cross. Theo was trying to cross to Zlatan for his hat trick.
Theo can do
So-
better from there.
Ibra is at 14 goals right now. Second.
And
After-
yes, Lucas is on point. Lucas and MVN07, they both know who I'm talking about. It is the very prolific striker for our ugly cousins, the man by the name of Romelu Lukaku. I respected him.
Let's see, Çalhanoğlu.
Oh my word! Ante Rebic! Ante Rebic! Ante Rebic! What's his number? What's
Oh
Ante?
man, I think it's 12.
How do you say?
Dodici.
Dodici.
Dovice?
12.
12.
12. 12.
Yeah.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Gol del Milan! Illumina San Siro con il numero. What was it?
12.
12.
12.
Ante! Usually the San Siro would say Rebic. Yo, I love how he does it 3 times and the last time is just the syllables, right? Every single
Right.
syllable.
Bitch.
Yeah, I love how they break it like that. And we're up again. We're up against Zlatan for the hat trick. Oh my god. Rebic! Ante Rebic! My goodness, this is a slaughterhouse now. God
This is-
damn. Oh my
Roy
goodness.
was right, man. Roy was right.
Oh! What? Man, we would have loved Aaron's prediction on this one. Now I want Zlatan hat trick.
Man, I want to say
Wow,
something.
Ante, what
Have you
a
seen-
shoot. Oh,
Hey, have you seen Hakan Çalhanoğlu? Corner, goal. Assist, goal.
has he had 2 assists now?
Yes.
Oh my
In 10
god.
minutes.
Wow, Hakan's
One
had.
corner and straight away goal. These corners are.
Oh wow, the
deadly.
score line. Thank you, Timothy, for reminding us. We are 3 goals behind on the score line. It's 4-0. 4-0. Wow. Press that like button, ragazzi. I told you if you would press the like button, what Zlatan would do. And now we have 2 strikers on a hat trick. Do we think, Roy Liard, do we think any of these guys can get to a hat trick in the next 20 minutes? If so, who?
Oh man,
I think both.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. I will change Zlatan straight away and I'll put Mandzukic.
That's a very,
Yeah.
very sensible decision. I don't think Zlatan's gonna like it. Just like Cristiano Ronaldo was also
know.
kind of pissed off in the weekend when he was switched off. But I think that would be the most sensible. And we have a break now. The guy's a little injured. I think Mandzukic should come in. What up,
I
Roy?
100% completely agree.
Yeah. They should.
And Mandzukic can score, and he can change completely his self-esteem and his his performance if Mandzukic scores today or plays well.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I want Mandzukic in the field.
And there was an
Zlatan is
image.
gonna say no. Zlatan is gonna get upset.
There was an image of Ibra speaking with Pioli. Maybe that's what they were talking about. Maybe Pioli hinted at it.
Could be it.
There's no point in
Hopefully.
keeping him in the game right now.
No, seriously. Not Zlatan Ibrahimovic, not with how important he is to the project. Can't.
Right. Yeah, they're looking at a sub right
Yeah,
now.
he needs to go out. He needs to.
Wow.
I mean, it's,
How did we go
I
from
love
1-0 to
Sorry.
4 so quick? Those Rebic goals were just too quick. I don't even know what happened. I'm now grasping the reality of the situation here. 4 goals. Wow. What a turnaround. Mete man of the match, Lucas says. You guys have anything to say about that?
I think he's trolling us.
No, he's
Yeah.
playing well. He's playing well, but never man of the match.
Timothy
Yeah.
John says Chelsea can bench Messi if they will bench Tomori. Well, another counter attack.
Counter.
Theo Hernandez is come ye. Theo Hernandez is on his way. Nope. Yellow card, tactical foul. I understand.
that was a tactical
I
foul.
would have.
Can I?
Going back to. Yeah, go for it.
Well, actually, finish your thought, and then I'm going to. I want to ask.
Nothing.
you-
I was
wanna
just.
say
I
that-
was just saying. I would have done the
I
same.
just want to say, Chelsea benched Momo Salah and Kevin De Bruyne and Ariel Robben. So definitely already they will bench Messi.
And Cuadrado.
In their history, they benched great play and Cuadrado. They benched Lukaku as well, Sturridge. They are champions of benching great players. I mean, if you are in the bench for
Oh my
Chelsea, you're gonna
goodness!
be a great player for sure.
It means you're a great player.
Oh my God!
You're good. You're good
Hakan
for
almost
sure.
had a hat trick of assists, and Zlatan almost had that hat trick. That was Zlatan was one
Man,
guy,
Hakan is so
one
important.
guy in the middle of five guys, and Hakan still gave it right to Zlatan's head.
I want to ask Lucas why he thinks Mate is man of the match.
Yeah, hopefully he's
So Lucas,
trolling.
Lucas, if you're listening, please let us know.
Yes, yes, sir. Hopefully Aaron can come. Wow, man, this
Timon
guy.
is laughing.
I hope this game. You know, I don't think we've had a 5-0 for. Honestly, I don't even remember. I remember the 5-0 against Bologna. 5-1 against Bologna last season. How long has it been, guys, since there was a 5-0 at the San Siro or with Milan?
Honestly, I can't remember.
Does memory go back? I don't even. Yeah, I have no clue.
I remember a 6-0
Oh man,
against Juve a long time ago. No. Against
Theo
Juve.
is crazy. Theo is running. Like
I don't know
crazy.
how he's still running the length of the pitch after running already so much. It's pretty crazy.
Look Hakan. Perfect man corner. Perfect corner.
Yeah. To Rebic and then, my goodness, Hakan, what a turnaround!
Hakan corners is like almost a penalty kick, man.
What
If you see
happened?
the
But in
stat,
the
almost-
when the Mirabili and Fasone were there, Hakan was never a set piece king that he used to be
He was-
before Milan. That's why he came to us, right? He was apparently the king of set pieces, but then in that first year and a half, oh my goodness, Hakan!
Wow, what a play!
God damn, Hakan!
Wow.
wow,
Oh,
that's good, man.
Doesn't he have
He's
the
good.
most goals in set pieces, Hakan? I think he does, right? In
yeah.
Europe.
He
Yeah, he's after
Okay.
Messi on.
I see
stats and
Mandzukic in
being
the-
dangerous and
okay.
creating it.
All right, Mandzukic coming in.
Yeah.
So
There you
Ibra
go.
is off. Good decision, Pioli. Good decision, Padre Pioli. He's Padre for a reason.
So no hat tricks, unfortunately.
No hat
Yeah,
tricks.
both.
But
We don't need that.
I think
We need to
we
win
would
the league. We
benefit
don't need
more.
hat-tricks.
We would benefit more from a Mandzukic goal right now or a Hauga goal right now than we would
Yeah.
from a Rebic or Zlatan hat trick.
Yep.
In terms of the mentality of these two guys that just came in, both need I'm like very curious to discuss about Hauga, maybe in the midweek podcast. I still don't know. I know we were in complications with the non-EU and EU players, but I felt like Europa League
I
was the
think
only
was- I
competition that Hauga was performing in.
I think it was a great choice for AC Milan to keep Auger out.
Really?
Really?
And a lot of people are going to disagree with me for sure.
How? Why?
But yeah, because he's been playing for 18 months without no stop. Because the league when he comes from plays during the summer.
Norway?
So he was at the end of the league, yeah, and he came in Italy and keep going with another league as well. So it's been 18
so
months.
he had
non-stop.
already played a whole season almost in the Norwegian league when he came to
Yeah.
Milan?
Yeah.
Not just
Yeah.
half a season.
So he's the only player who actually needs to rest for real and not play a lot. And okay, he's not playing anyway a lot.
Because for
And,
for
yeah,
for,
and
for
if you
Bodo
see the other
Glimt,
players,
for Bodo Glimt, he played like every single game, right?
He was their star player.
yeah, yeah.
He scored that sick goal
And
against
another
Alp.
thing is, if you want to sell Krunic, you need him to play and to show, presence in the pitch, so you can actually sell it for 10, 15 million.
Get some money on it.
To some team, get some money out of there. Auge, they're not going to sell Auge. They're gonna keep it. They believe in him, and they're gonna keep it for at least 5 years and let him grow. So there is time for him to play for sure.
Makes sense.
That's, I think, what they start to think. So,
yeah, it's
nice
Vicky says Mandzukic can still score a hat trick.
Maybe.
Mandzukic. I really want to see more than Mandzukic scoring. I want to see Mandzukic fight with someone. That's what I'm really waiting for. Or like not actually like the Zlatan Lukaku or like that kind of a fight where you get cards and stuff, but like I want Mandzukic to piss someone off, like what Zlatan did with Lukaku. I want Mandzukic to, because that's what he did with me, right? How many times were you pissed at Mandzukic when he played at Juventus against Milan? A lot of times, probably. So I want him to play that role.
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead.
I really don't like Chiellini and Bonucci from Juventus. Those two guys, I don't like them.
That's true. If he,
I hate them.
I want Mandzukic to do the same thing to Juve that Bonucci did. Remember when he celebrated against? When he's a snake because he went back. But I want Mandzukic to kind of if he could piss both Chiellini and Bonucci off. That would be a sight to watch. That would be a good sight to watch.
Yeah. The only thing I want from Mandzukic is a goal in derby against Inter last minute 1-0.
Oh my word!
Mandzukic.
His goal in the Champions League final was pretty one of the really good Champions League final goals I've ever seen.
Yes.
Well, let's see how he does. He hasn't played in a long time.
Yeah. I wonder how.
Come on, ref! What's that?
Wonder how Mandzukic feels when he looks at all those Champions League trophies at Casa Milan.
Have you been to the museum? Like you have, right? Ari?
No, I haven't been to the museum.
Bro, I try not to admit this or bring this topic up, but I have not been to Italia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's
don't worry, man.
It's a shame. But Light, have you been?
No, I haven't been to the museum. The only museum I've been was a football museum. Was the Barcelona one.
Is it nice?
I remember going inside. It was cool. And it was in 2009 was when I went there.
Mm-hmm.
And I went there and I saw Barcelona Museum. They had like 3 Champions League at that time.
Uh-huh.
And when I was looking at those 3 Champions League in Barcelona, I was thinking, man, imagine if AC Milan had a museum and those 7 Champions Leagues there. Because 3 was looking cool. Imagine 7.
Yeah, exactly.
How badass it is. It's just embarrassing. Ooh. Because at that time we didn't have a museum. The museum came later, I think.
Yeah. Casa Milan was at the end of Berlusconi, right? I feel like around the end of Berlusconi, yes. they him and I think Barbara had a hand in designing that stuff too, and Galliani.
Yeah, they basically what they say. It's not 100% sure. Mm-hmm. They built Casa Milan because they started to think to sell AC Milan, and AC Milan didn't have any asset apart from the training pitch, which is incredible. Uh-huh. It's one of the best in Europe.
Milanello.
But they didn't have any asset. Yeah, Milanello. They didn't have any museum, any building, any office, something like that. They were always. So they built that. So when they sell the team, they have these 2 assets. That's why they sold it for almost $1 billion. AC Milan got sold for a lot of money.
Right.
So Casa Milan added to that the tangible value of AC Milan.
Yes, exactly.
Got it. Got it.
Because unfortunately, in Italy, it's really hard to get a stadium.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
We've
stupid.
been
I
trying
hate
to.
that.
It's
I
not
hate
just really hard to get a stadium. It's really hard to take down a stadium and to even agree on a new project.
I really don't like that about
I'll, it's just the politician, local politicians are so corrupt, man. They don't pass the project. They don't care.
No.
It is awful. It's a €1 billion project, so it's gonna give a lot of people a job, and it's gonna boost the economy. They don't give a shit. They don't pass the project.
Did you hear that
It's insane.
the great grandson of Mussolini joined the Lazio Primavera? This
Oh my God.
last week. I was
Wow.
reading on the Gazzetta. Great grandson. So it's like three generations after him. He just joined the Lazio Primavera.
That's crazy.
Oh man,
That
I
is
feel
pretty
so
great.
sorry for him.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. The guy is like always in his life he's gonna have that on his shoulder. School, football,
Yeah,
wherever
exactly.
he goes.
But there were I think I don't know if it was his you said great grandson.
Great grandson, not the
I
grandson.
don't know if I don't know if it was the grandson or a son, but he was regularly on TV from what I remember. Like, is this true?
No, I don't know, man.
I'm not
I'll
sure
be
either.
honest with you, I don't know.
I remember
But
when
this one who is Ari talking is a young one. He's really young. Probably he's a teenager.
Yeah, Primavera.
Yeah.
So it has to be
So-
like mid-teens probably.
No. But I don't know the other one. To be fair.
Oh, Mandzukic!
Corner, Çalhanoğlu. Again,
Mandzukic!
Çalhanoğlu corner, man.
Wait, where are you? I just saw Mandzukic almost score a goal. Almost score his first goal. Krunic, Rade Krunic
What do
coming
people
in.
say?
It's alright. That was a good shirt pull, Davide. That was a good shirt pull. Misses next match. Davide Calabria misses the next match.
Who?
Davide.
That's good.
Yo,
that's good.
Mandzukic
That's
almost had a goal. That was so close.
good. That
Is
was
she out?
clever, man. Calabria missing the next match. That was clever. So
Yeah.
he can play the derby.
Oh, that's a
Oh
very
yeah, maybe
that-
he did
That
it
was
on
clever.
purpose.
that is a very good
He did it on
observation.
purpose.
That could be on purpose. Remember
And
when? Go ahead.
I don't know if Barella and the other one did the same because Inter had 2 yellow cards.
Yeah. Do you
Like
remember
two
where
players
this
that
culture
can-
started from? If I'm not wrong, Jose Mourinho had Sergio Ramos and Iker Casillas both get yellow cards in a game, and the news
Yeah, I
got
remember.
circulated all across Europe that this
Got in
was
a lot of trouble.
that this was clearly intentional because they had the El Clasico coming up in 2 games.
Yep.
It's been something they've done for ages. It's not like
That was
not
just the
so
first
obvious
time
that
on
Mourinho
camera
did.
that it was caught being done so blatantly, and then everyone was talking about. I
Yes.
remember that's the first time I heard of that being talked about, and now you can see Davide pulling his shirt that really didn't need to be pulled, but it made sense to pull it.
See, if I was the ref, if I was a clever ref, I wouldn't give the yellow card to the 2 players. I
Yeah,
would
but
just do it to Mourinho. You know what? You're cheating. I'm not gonna give you the yellow card. I'm gonna just give you the free kick to the opponent, and that's
yeah,
it.
but then the ref is then also inviting controversy from Crotone fans who's gonna be like, "Yo, give Calabria a yellow card."
Yep.
No, but in this case,
well,
it's
in-
not so obvious. But,
That's true,
With
that's
Real
true.
Madrid and Mourinho was so obvious. He just told them, and
Yeah.
there was. Wasting
Sergio
time,
Ramos just
like-
was he waited for
It
the
was so obvious.
for to take a free kick, and then he ran up to the ball, then he backed up. He ran up to the ball and he backed up like 3 times. That was just the most obvious stuff ever.
Yeah.
And same with Casillas. Casillas just stayed there for like 30 seconds on a goal kick, and a referee had to disperse the card. Crotone looking
Krunic
for
lose a ball. I mean, 30 seconds already playing really bad.
really bad. He's supposed to increase his market value in the Europa League.
I'm surprised Pioli
let's see.
made in front of Krunic.
Well, at this point, I don't think Pioli cares anymore. At this point in the game.
You mean for Krunic?
No, for
No, I
just,
mean in general. In general.
yeah, in general, I don't know if he cares about where everyone is, what's the positioning, if anyone's out of positioning, who's where. After what Zlatan and Rebic went crazy in the 5 minutes. But I think Mandzukic still is looking for a goal. Mandzukic almost came very close with that header. Dragon
He still has a
says,
few minutes left.
Nano says Forza Milan from Indonesia. Forza Milan, Nano. I don't know how. If please explain to us at some point how there's such a big Milan fan base in Indonesia. It's crazy because Indonesia is like a very small island-like country, very small and rich country. All right, è finita.
Bravi ragazzi.
Bravo, grande ragazzi. Forza Milan. We are 4-0. What a game. What a game, gentlemen. How are you feeling after that game? How confident are you feeling after that game?
Like, you go first.
Go ahead, Laird. If you want to...
Well, I'm
Go ahead.
I'm happy we have back Akan. We have back Rebic, like a proper performance. So yeah, it's positive. Yeah, as you say, Ari, these are the games we have to win. So
Absolutely.
the all 10 teams on the right side of the table, we need to beat all of them. We try at least. If we win against them, we've done our part. After that, you can always draw or lose against Roma, Lazio, or win against teams like this. But if you make that 30 points with these teams, you have a high chance to win the league.
Yeah.
And we're doing that. And today was great. I'm really happy.
I'm really happy
Yeah,
to.
Agreed.
Roy, I'll go next.
Go.
I think that first, what was it? When did Zlatan score that goal? The deadlock. When was the deadlock broken? Let's see.
20 minutes?
Milan, Crotone. 30 minutes. He broke it at 30 minutes, and then we scored 3 goals in 6 minutes. So that was just that's another thing. But I'm going to talk about the first half an hour. First half an hour looked like anyone's game. Crotone came in this game to give Milan a run for their money, and they did exactly that. Except for 1.5 good chances, we didn't really make anything happen in the first 30 minutes, right? Of course, there was that Calabria goal that didn't get counted, so I'm not counting that. So a chance and a half. That's pretty much it for that. The first 30 minutes, Crotone had the possession. Crotone was not letting us hold the ball. Crotone was not letting us play vertical passes through the middle. We were going on the flanks a lot with Calabria and Theo. Actually, Calabria and Theo were doing most of the work. Theo had Rebic to do some work with him, but Calabria wasn't really finding a good partner in Salamakers today. Again, this is all the first 30 minutes. Zlatan scores, things change, Milan start to gather momentum, and after halftime, it was with Pioli's subs as well, which big props to Padre Pioli. He's a great manager in terms of substitutes. I just whenever I feel like a sub absolutely needs to be made, within the next 5 to 7 minutes Pioli is usually making that sub. So I'm really liking that about Pioli. Again, I have horror memories about Gattuso's era. I love Gattuso, but he just, for some reason, would not make the subs that he had available to him. Yes, the depth was different that Gattuso had, and the depth availability to Pioli is completely different, but still. So after the second half, and especially between the 64th and 70th minute, then it was all Milan's game. As Roy said, Milan needed a moment of fire, and after that moment of fire, Crotone were going to break up, and that's what happened. So overall, very happy with the game. I think if we even had conceded in those first 30 minutes when Crotone was seriously looking to harm us, I think we would have still come back in this game by the looks of how we played the full 90 minutes, not the first 30. And that's my analysis. I think great game.
Yeah, I agree.
Go ahead, Roy.
I was expecting, actually, I was more hoping that Milan would win by a big margin against Crotone, because it also sends a message, and it's what I want. I think it's what we all wanted to see. Milan beat the last in the table by a big margin. I think that should be normal. I was kind of weird. I mean, we spoke about this. I was kind of weirded out about the first half. I thought Milan's approach was too direct, and it gave Crotone more chances to play and build. I think they made that change in the second half. Just say, okay, let's be more patient with the ball. Let's hit them at the right moment rather than forcing it. Let's play the ball and let's create those spaces, those channels, and then we'll hit them rather than forcing the play. I think that we saw that they did that. I don't know if Castillo made that difference. I think it was more of a mental approach.
They just showed Aaron. They just showed Aaron at the San Siro. Aaron's picture in the back.
Yeah.
It's gone now. Yeah, they just showed him. All right, go on. Sorry about that.
But that's really it. I mean, that's all I thought Milan had to do. Just be more patient with the ball and then let the ball do the work rather than forcing it, and it worked.
Absolutely.
It should have been an easy win, and it was.
Yeah.
And not to be facetious about it, right? We got to be realistic. If you want to win the Scudetto or come second or first, you got to be the last team by a good margin. You have to show that you are a competitive team. You can't play against Crotone and struggle. That wouldn't make any sense.
Yep. You can't. Absolutely.
True.
Very true. Guys, please put your questions down there. We're here for the post-match talk for a little bit before we get out of here. Put your questions down there. We'll read, answer if it's about the game, not about the game, about an upcoming game, about a certain donkey that plays in our league, anything. Also, I have to show you guys something very amusing so they're trying to, of course, the media is going to play it that Zlatan was trying to be racist, right? And we all know, everyone knows, Zlatan's the least racist guy that you could possibly imagine in football. Yes, he'll talk a lot of shit to you, he'll say a lot of stuff. Zlatan's a big mouth, but not a racist, right? That's what I think of Zlatan. One of the biggest mouths, probably. They're trying to take it to whatever the court of arbitration is, right? Where all these cases go to. And I read from GDS yesterday that Ibrahimovic's words to Lukaku have officially not been taken as racist, as donkey is a term used in England to refer to a player who lacks technical skill. And so that by no means is indicative of a racist term, which makes complete sense. In the next few days, it will be Lukaku's turn to testify. I think if Lukaku has any respect in him, he really shouldn't push this this propaganda. He really shouldn't, because at the end of the day, he said to Zlatan that I'll shoot you in the head. So clearly there were things said on both sides, and this is what the game is about. At the 90th minute, you squash your beef, right? There's really no reason to make drama out of this situation to get Zlatan maybe banned for one or two games.
Yeah, I completely agree.
It's
I mean, there was absolutely
It's
no.
true. I
nothing
mean,
like that.
if Lukaku didn't complain that day, he never felt racially abused. He never said.
I don't think
anything that
Lukaku
day.
ever said
So there is
he
no
is
point.
racially abused. I don't think Lukaku started the narrative. It's probably the media.
Right, of course.
Right.
The
Yeah.
media won. The media in Italy won badly. That Lukaku and Ibrahimovic get qualified, so Juventus can get back to the
Oh
race.
wow! What a point!
They see, especially the media is close to Juventus. They push.
So is it true that
narrative.
Italian
No
media
one
is
from Inter.
Juventus biased?
There is a part. Gazzetta dello Sport is not Juventus biased. It's more, in the middle with everyone.
Yeah, this was.
But some
Gazzetta.
medias are Juventus biased.
Tutto Sport.
And
is,
I remember,
Juventus Sport.
yeah, no one from Inter, no one from Milan put the racial issue in the middle. No one, not even the supporter. There was more like this meme of them fighting with each other and who is gonna win and
Exactly.
who is
Exactly.
the strongest and the bad guy, but never the racial. Some newspapers in Italy start to talk about this thing. It was so weird. And the thing that is happening in Italy now, why they're talking and talking with Lukaku and Ibrahimovic, is just to understand if they've been too violent with each other. So if they're gonna be disqualified for a few days more in Serie A.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to happen because the Ibra meeting went pretty well. And Lukaku has been bad as Ibra in the same way. So at the end, even Lukaku is going to be fine. They're going to say, you know what? You guys are a bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
You got disqualified in Coppa Italia and that's it. Keep going with the Serie A. I don't think they're going to find anything important.
And
Lukaku
I think,
is going to say, oh, he offended my mom and I offended his wife. That's
right. And I think that if there were any racial connotations, it would have already come out. Because the players would have said something.
Every single word was said. There was no audience, so we could hear everything, and that's very true. If there was something, it would have been on the headlines already, in quotations already. We have people saying some stuff in the comment. Tiziano Crudeli says "E finite." Man, what a moment it would be if we could meet Tiziano. Well, I don't know the language. I would have to. I'm trying to learn Italian, but I would have to really know it. But man, what a guy he is. We have Dragan saying Ibrahimovic, Rebic, Krunic, Mandzukic, crazy Balkan brothers. He also replied to me saying, "This is not big. Ibra is not a big mouth. This is just Balkan temperament."
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
So,
true.
Which does make sense. Lucas says Mete was amazing. I need to apologize to him. I
want to know why, Lucas. Why?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at his performance in terms of the numbers. I don't know if he was amazing, but he definitely did not disappoint me. We struggle with ball possession due to Liao being center attacking midfielder. Yeah, man, that really changed the game, didn't it, guys? With Hakan coming in. That's
but Milan was already
so precise.
But I thought Milan was already playing better straight away in the second half with Leao in the camp. I think it is true. He does have an effect, and with Chala, obviously, it's going to be better. But I think it was a team approach, my opinion.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, I agree with Roy. Yeah. The only thing Hakan puts in the pitch that is more than all the other players is that Hakan is really precise in the last pass. He's really precise on free kicks, corners. I don't know, last pass, moving the ball from the right to the left. He's really good at that. No one can do that in our team at the moment.
Izzy says, guys, is there any player in the world that you would choose over Calabria? I personally wouldn't replace him for nobody. Well, my opinion on this is
Nobody.
Calabria. I really like that we have Kalulu because Kalulu has a lot of potential, and that potential is well, of course, there's everything else, but that potential alone is going to make Calabria make sure that he deserves that spot, that he trains hard and plays hard for that spot because we have Kalulu who can play a very dynamic right fullback. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
I'll go. Go. You
Go
go.
for
ahead.
it, go.
Go. Okay, I'll go. So
Well,
I think I'll just go. I'll go real fast, Larry. So I think Calabria is definitely in Italy right now the best right back there is. Him and obviously it's him and Hakimi, but I think Calabria is better than Hakimi because Calabria
Oh,
is
really?
more complete. Right. I think Calabria is more complete than Hakimi. Hakimi is more an offensive player, but Calabria is more of a defensive player and midfield, and he attacks a lot. And then also because I'm biased, obviously because he's a Milanista. So I would agree with Izzy, but there is one player that in the world that I would actually maybe think about it, but I'm not going to say it because he's not nor in Serie A nor is a Milanista.
Well, now you've
you're
made
talking
us.
about
Now you're getting us a little.
Alexander Arnold.
You're talking
No.
Liverpool.
No? Okay.
You're not talking
Yeah,
Liverpool.
he plays in England. He plays for Guardiola. I'll say that.
Guardiola.
Maybe there's
Cancelo.
one player.
Cancelo.
Yeah, Cancelo.
Okay.
No,
Well,
I still think about Calabria. He's a proper Italian fullback. He fights. He's tactically really prepared, and he gives everything for AC Milan. And he's gonna give everything, like always. He's not gonna go at the end of the season with his agent asking for more money. He's gonna get the money AC Milan he deserves, and AC Milan is gonna always. He's that proper Italian fullback. So he's not technically incredible, but he's always gonna give everything.
yeah.
You're right. It's very traditional Italian. Right?
We have Omar Hassan make an emoji, which I guess it's a thumbs up. Then Mana Hill is saying 4-0. That's my girlfriend, by the way. So it's always good to have a Milanisti girlfriend. You know, actually can't have it any other way, honestly. And with Vicky says, with Gabia and Kalulu fit again, what will the defense look like? I'm glad Gabia's back. By the way, he really came in clutch at the big in the earlier part of the season where Kier and Romagnoli were very on and off in terms of their match fitness. What do you?
Yeah, Gabia.
Go ahead, Roy.
Gabia was really surprising because he's very good at distribution and just playing the possession. And also because I don't know if many people know, but Gabia in the Primavera was a midfielder. He wasn't a defender. He was playing in the midfield. So he brings that element to the team. And so, yeah, I'm happy Gabia's back. I think at the end of the day, it's always going to be Romagnoli and Chiaia, the starting 11.
Just a curiosity, even Alessandro Nesta was a midfielder when he was playing in the young team of Lazio. Right. And he moved back as a defender at the age of 17, 18. And especially with the football now, you need to have a center defense that actually knows how to move the ball and faster. So I think Gabbia is a good player. Hopefully he doesn't need
and
to
tall
rush. He
and
doesn't
tall.
need to
You know,
play
let's not
every single
forget
game.
he's tall, which can really, you know, we all know
Yeah.
how. Now it's getting better, but in this in the years past, we've sucked at defending set pieces. So you know, people like Kier, who Kier just uses his great aerial abilities. You know, we need people with aerial abilities. How many times do we see Zlatan being the guy who gets to the ball when we're defending a corner, right?
Yeah,
And then at that point he's completely out of position for a counter attack, right? So so Gabia also adds that element of height. And Kalulu, Lyot, would you agree? Kalulu is, I mean, he can play center and right, and also like gives Calabria a good run for his money.
Yeah, he's good. Kalulu is good, and I really believe he is going to have a career as a central defender. Central.
You think he's going
I
to transition?
think he's going to. Yeah, he's gonna cover Calabria on the right for sure when Calabria is not playing, or let's say next game probably Kalulu is gonna play instead of Calabria. But as a career, he's gonna have a central back career. Central back. Yeah, that's my opinion. And somebody asked what you think is the first choice in defense. I would say Calabria, Kier, Romagnoli, and Teo is the first choice. Next season is gonna be Tomori for sure, instead of Kier.
Mm-hmm.
If they acquire the player. But this, already next season, because Champions League is a game. There is a lot of space, and they are fast. There is a pace, so you need a Tomori. He has pace, and he's gonna have more experience next season, so he's gonna have that confidence to be the first choice instead of Kier, or maybe Tomori and Kier. But Tomori is going to be a first choice next season, I believe, if he keeps performing like this.
Very interesting, very interesting. We have Amir saying, Amir Holmes Hamilton. Well, Amir, you still haven't told us if you're a real estate agent. You definitely look like one from your name. Amir Holmes Hamilton says, joined late, great game, Forza Milan. I just want to say, hope Inter enjoyed their 24 hours at the top. In 2 weeks, we will make it more permanent. Hopefully, yes. Do Inter or because we still have one more relatively easy game, right? Do any of our because all our rivals won, if I'm not wrong, this weekend. Do any of them have tough games coming up? Next week,
Juventus is playing against Napoli.
Oh yes, Juve Napoli
against Napoli
at the Sao Paulo. So you know, Juventus is away, which could be beneficial for us.
And is Inter Lazio.
Inter Lazio. Wow, what if we get 2-0-0s, guys? 2-0-0s. Actually, I wouldn't mind.
I want Inter and Juventus to lose.
True. We don't really care about Napoli and Lazio at the moment. Not to boast, but we don't care about them at the moment. So Napoli, Gattuso to win, and Inzaghi's brother to win.
That's the best.
And that would be a very So next week is just as crucial as this week. Hopefully we gain some points. Thank you, Amir, for your comment. Lucas says false Gabia was always a CB. He played there in under 20s, 19s, 18s for Italy, and he was partnered by Thiago Giallo back in the Primavera. You know, I've met Thiago Giallo.
But actually, that is not completely true. He also played as a central midfielder.
He also played as a central midfielder?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, okay. Well, Roy is the coach over here. If by the way, if people didn't know, Roy is a coach of the PSG under 15 or under 18 academy in Los Angeles, California. So you know, he's seen the ranks of Neymar go through his under his jurisdiction, and we have a crazy amount of players who he's seen and kind of nurtured, honestly. So we respect where it's due. Tick Size says, a professional job today. My only gripe is the continued poor performance of Salamackers, as I feel the right side is a weakness. However, we are top, and that is the most important thing. Is the right side a weakness, Liard?
Yeah, I would say that we need a top player there next season. That's the only thing we definitely need to buy or get a. That's a weak side of this Milan because defensively we are good. Midfield we are good.
True. I think I would have. I rate this Mercato beautifully. I'm giving it a solid 8 because we filled some really important positions. Not with superstars, but we can't buy superstars right now either. And even if we had the money to buy superstars, it's very hard to buy a superstar in January as opposed to the summer. So I think this was a great Mercato. About 8 out of 10. I would have given it a 10 out of 10 if we did some manipulation in the right wing. But I don't think we can have Salamakers, Casti, and a third. What do you think, Roy? One of them will have to go for a right winger to step up, right?
Well, first of all, I don't think. I mean, Salamakers just right now is having a little bit of a tough time, but Salamakers has been fantastic.
Very true. Very true.
I think was there something happened? He got a red card, and then I think there was an injury. So right now he's just having a bad spell. I think he's doing great. I think he has a great future ahead of him, but that right side could definitely improve, and I think it probably will with new signings, more like international level signings, because that's what we don't have on the right.
We guys still have about 15 more viewers. Guys, we'll take about 5 more minutes questions, and then we'll disperse, and you'll get the RossonARI review later on today. Ari, you're forgetting that Dalot is a right. Yeah, Dalot is a right back, but he can also function as a left back, though. Dalot's a very multi-dimensional player. I like that about him. Can we see Ari play a game of FIFA? We are, Lyot and I are working on, making our presence on Twitch as well. So hopefully at some point we can get there and maybe stream some FIFA on Twitch. Let's see. Might be a good idea. A lot of Inter and Juve fans were crying about the amount of penalties we were getting. Now they're going to say we got lucky or something. Yeah, no penalties tonight, boys, in four open play goals.
That's what happened. If you don't make a foul, we do goals. That's what happened.
And also
they need to understand that, Juventus and Inter supporters.
Yeah, they forget that Milan also is the number one team in the Serie A to hit La Palla and Traversa, the post and the crossbar. Milan is the number one team in the Serie A right now who has put most balls on the who've been declined the most goals because of the post and the crossbar. So they don't look at that. Of course, they're not going to look at that. Joel says a lot of. Amir says to play in the Champions League, Scudetto, and Copa, we need to have 4 players in each position to rotate. It's good we have 4 strong CB and CMs. Also, yes, I am a real estate agent. He is a real estate agent, and very true.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't really say anything against that.
Yeah.
Lucas
we need
says,
a lot of players.
I'm not sure about Tawin. I think he is too light. I would go for Tete. Anyone have any information on these players? I'm not very well versed on this guy.
I know them, and they are not better than Castilla and Salamaker. So really? If you want to get someone better than them,
even Tawin,
because Castilla and Salim, because they've been playing. Think this: a player who comes from another league needs a year to understand the Serie A, and to perform and to get used to the game and everything. Which Salamaker and Castilla, they are already there. They already, they know the Serie A, they know the manager, they know the team. So if you have to buy someone on that position, you need a top player. You need a 70 million player. That's the only. If you're not buying a 70 million player, just don't buy anyone. Just keep those two. That's my opinion. Because these guys, they come. Go. Sorry, go for it.
Joel says Casti and Lucas. Joel and Lucas say Casti should go, and Casti is getting sold this summer. I think we are all pretty much in agreement with that. As Roy said, Salamakers isn't really a selling prospect here. He's been great for us. It's just the late performances.
Yeah, and he will get back on it. He'll
Yeah.
get back on it.
Yeah, so I think Casti is the one who leaves after Maldini, Moncada, and Massara, and they feel like they found someone.
Have you seen these rumors of Douglas Costa?
I
do you guys
have.
think of that?
I actually love the player, Douglas Costa. Well, here's the thing, Douglas Costa. I love the player on the field. Whenever he's been on the flank, he's provided a lot of anxiety for me. But if I'm not wrong, this guy's attitude is a little concerning. Apparently, he has an attitude problem. So I don't know about that. I don't know
Yeah,
if I need a player with bad attitude to come into this camp. This camp that is so positive, so positive.
He'd be another one of those personalities that are hard to manage.
Yeah, exactly. We don't really like. Do we really want? That's the. Do we really want someone who can do that? Like even with Bakayoko was performing so well. Everyone was rooting for buying out Bakayoko. But the moment he said "fuck you" to Gattuso or whatever he said, he was done for me. Because even if Gattuso was gonna leave, if he could say that to a coach, and a coach who's so close to the Milan nation, I don't like these kind of a player who do it. A player who will do it in the heat of the moment, I understand. If a player gets in a fight on the pitch, I understand. But if you're on the bench and you're gonna curse out our coach on the sidelines, that's not the Milan way to do it. So that's the problem I have with Douglas Costa. I don't want players.
Would you want him? Yes or no?
What?
Like, would you want him? Yes or no? Like 60 yes, 40 no, or
Well,
60 no?
Lucas says Douglas doesn't have an attitude, which I think he has, but he just has injury problems, and that's a no for me.
You know what?
No, I don't know.
Just to comment on, I saw this podcast. I don't know if you guys watch the podcast that
Which
Vieri
one?
does with his with Cassano and.
I'll watch
it.
highlights of it every now and then. I see it on Reddit being talked about on Reddit. Yeah.
And they were discussing Douglas Costa, and they brought up a good point that ever since Douglas Costa moved to Germany, he hasn't had any injury.
Really?
Yeah, but because he's not playing. He's not playing. That's another thing.
Yeah, that is also true.
They have Leroy Sané, Gnabry, and Coman. He's not playing. So I don't know. It's so sad because it's AC Milan, man.
Yeah.
We need to buy players that Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Manchester City is aiming. There is no excuses anymore. We're going in Champions League.
Yes,
Hopefully.
sir. I like
so we
that.
need to aim for those players. Not the wastage of Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and Man City. We need to buy proper player now.
Lucas says Mr. Lyot with the controversial comments again.
Sorry.
Sarah was bought for
Salah.
Salah was bought for 30 million, and he is the best right wing in the world. That is true. But I think Lucas and Lyot have a back and forth that's been going on for a while. I'll leave that to Mohammed Sahal, not Salah. Mohammed Sahal says Tawin will come for free, and he is good. If he comes for free, my friend, and the wages aren't a problem, I would take it. All arms open.
Well, you know what I say when it's about these players. This guy is coming from France for free, and he's gonna get 4.5 million a year. And Çalhanoğlu is gonna get 5.5 million, and he gives everything for the team. He does a lot of assists. He changed the games of the team. So, what do you think is gonna happen in the dressing room if Çalhanoğlu gets just 1 million more than a guy who came and never played with AC Milan?
Very good point.
People don't think these things in the team, and that's what happened in the team.
Very good point, because
important to
Çalhanoğlu
understand.
has been asking for that big paycheck for a while now.
Yeah.
And it's disrespectful if you bring someone who never played for AC Milan, you give 4.5 million just because it's an agent free.
And Çalhanoğlu,
No, it's not like this.
About 6 months ago, they were, people were still saying, okay, Chala, calm down. You just have half a season of great performances now. At this moment, Çalhanoğlu now has been in great form for one whole year. Like one whole year since Zlatan arrived, and after winter of last season, Çalhanoğlu has been performing like one of the best trequartistas in our league. So, of course, I don't think the 7 million is deserved, but a big raise in the paycheck is absolutely on the cards. And something like some random guy coming in and earning 500,000, 1 million less is gonna. What?
Sorry, Ari, but Favin is not really a random guy. I mean, he won the World Cup just like 2 years ago. He's not, he has some pedigree to him.
That's true too. He's not just a random guy. He has a random guy with a brilliant resume, right? he's Go ahead.
The question. Pirlo won the World Cup, or the guy who played 30 minutes of the World Cup for Italy in 2006?
Did Thauvin have any moment in the World Cup? Like, was he crucial to the team?
I don't know.
Probably
don't know.
Probably.
But
not.
if he made the squad, and I'm pretty sure he did play, because I didn't really watch France play that World Cup. But if you're making the France squad and you win the World Cup, you have to be. You have to be decent. At least.
He made the squad because at that time Marseille was managed from Bielsa, and they were scoring a ton of goals, and there always was an offense. But that was because Bielsa did a great game. As soon as Marseille changed the manager, they are 10th position and the player is not performing anymore. So it's all about the manager. And the manager is in England now in the 7-8 position, making a lot of goals and playing incredibly. And all these players are like, oh, they are all incredible. So that's the question. Is the manager, Bielsa, who played great for did a great job with Marseille, or is the player? And the player is not performing the last 2 years without the manager. And I'll say AC Milan is the level of Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich. They need to buy top player now. There is no excuses.
Well, yeah, they gotta. Once they're in the champion. Let
the Champions League money come in. Let the Champions League money come in.
Right.
All right, let's go one last thought over here. Lucas is now just fighting with Layard. Has some good points though. We appreciate you, Lucas. You know that. Amir says, I always blame Suso. We wasted 2 years of Hakan at left wing. Do you guys think that the reason Hakan never shined in the first year and a half, almost 2 years, as he was supposed to shine, or as he is shining right now, is partially because of Suso Fernandez?
You go first.
Go ahead. Roy, go ahead.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll go.
Go Roy, sorry.
I think no. I think Çalhanoğlu just needed time to adapt and to improve and to understand his place in the squad. And also with Pioli, the system, Pioli kind of had to figure out a system based on the players he had, because, 4-2-3-1 is not a signature formation that Pioli has always used. It's kind of what he saw the team had, what he had at his disposal. I think Çalhanoğlu, just like Calabria, just like all these other players, are just growing. We're just growing and we're getting better as they get older, as they gain experience. I don't know if Suso had had an impact on him. Maybe he did. I don't know.
Okay.
I just think he's just growing.
We'll stay here for a couple more minutes. There's a couple of interesting comments. Joel has mentioned Rafinha 3 times, so I have to from Leeds. Anyone know about this guy? I'm not sure. Rafinha from
Again,
Leeds.
again, a good player trained by Bielsa, which is playing really well.
Okay.
So we know, is a good player or is the manager really good that makes perform average or okay player? So it's really a big question. And probably Maldini Massara knows the answer. I don't know the answer for sure. But yeah, he's a great player. He's performing really well. He's a good name.
Lucas says Roy Pioli used the 4-2-3-1 at Lazio a lot of times.
Yes, but it's not like Conte. That Conte goes to a team. He says, "We're going to play with the 3-5, whatever," and you buy me players that are adapted to that formation. Pioli is more like he looks at what he has and then he decides. He's used many different kind of.
All right, for sure. Now the last question. Elliot.
Sorry. I just want to say one thing.
Go ahead.
Regarding something else Lucas said, he said when he spoke to Liar, he said rejects from the club work. And going back to spending a lot of money on players. Let's look at Barcelona. Barcelona in the last 3 years has bought players for 150 million.
And that Messi contract.
100 million. And these contracts. And they're not performing. They're not winning anything. So it's a double-edged sword, It's a double-edged sword.
That Messi contract. Anyone see that Messi contract?
I've heard of it. Right?
Well, we knew already.
But it's just that the thing that
contract.
It got leaked, and it's the numbers they're quite astronomical. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know, like what a director of it was either Red Bull or someone. Some president in some club was like, "Man, I choked seeing those numbers. There's no way that even a club of Barcelona stature can be paying someone this much and not go bankrupt." So there's some very strong comments coming up on Messi's contract. Of course, Messi's not to blame. Barcelona is. But there's a lot of people who are speculating the financial abilities of Barcelona at the moment. Hopefully, we don't have another Suning on our hand. Suning, by the way, can't pay their players' wages. They can't even pay the ball boys, our ugly cousins, and they want to build a new stadium.
And Barcelona again is like, okay, for example, would you guys be happy if Milan spent 120 million for Dembele? Like, it'd be a scandal.
Oh no.
120 million.
But then
buy 3 players.
But that's
82 million for Harry Maguire.
That's the point. That's the point. These are players that had 1 season good, or 2. And we are talking about the player of Marseille that had few seasons good, and now is not having good seasons. He's a player, he's there. He's 27 years old. He's going to get his best contract now, going free agent. And after that, what are you going to do with the player at 31? Are you going to sell it? Are you going to wait for him to finish the contract because he's not useful to the team? So that's what I'm saying. Or you buy a solid player that actually already performed and win something, or you don't buy someone who doesn't have any perspective or is a risk. Is a risk. Because it's a risk. And another thing is Barcelona is a team that always buys a big player for the marketing side. So it's a Real Madrid buys Hazard, they need to buy someone because they need to show to the supporter that they're doing something. What I'm asking from AC Milan to have an approach like a City, Manchester City, or Bayern Munich that buy a useful, expensive, and strong player.
Well, Necklord says Elliot won't let us spend 50 to 80 million on players. Is that true? What do you think about that, Lard?
Go Roy.
Roy. Anyone.
Well, I mean, I think if you're going to spend that kind of money, it has to be a player that you know for sure
Is
is going to make a huge impact.
and going to
Like,
add value to the squad, right? Money.
yeah, and how many players are there like that in world football? You know, they're not that many.
Not that many.
Um, they're not that many. Like 80 million for a player. Who would you buy? Who would you spend 80 million for? As you know,
Harry
that
Maguire.
is not that
Harry
is
Maguire.
not, you know, one of the big players.
Harry
Who would you
Maguire
spend?
was 80 million.
Imagine if
So,
Milan
Every
spent 80
single
million
goal
for-
that Manchester United scores almost has something to do with Harry Maguire. It's pretty crazy.
Let's see it in this way. Would you buy for 0 the Marcel right forward, or would you buy for 80 million Harry Kane as a striker?
Oh, Harry Kane for
Harry
sure.
Kane, Harry
That
Kane,
is,
Harry
and
Kane.
keep Salemaker on the right.
Mm.
Casillas.
Yeah,
Harry
yeah.
Kane in
But-
that Serie A, he can score 35 goals. If Lukaku can do 25, Harry Kane can
Right.
do 35.
But and Harry Kane falls in this group of players that are worth that kind of money. But yeah, for sure.
All right, guys.
Or Erling Haaland.
Um,
Yeah, sorry.
no. Go ahead. Complete it. Complete your thought.
And somebody's gonna say, "Oh, Harry Kane doesn't want to leave Tottenham." Harry Kane has been playing for Tottenham 10 years and he won nothing, and he's basically playing for Mourinho that has 8 defenders in the pitch. So he wants the team to win the Champions League. He wants the team to win the Serie A or the Premier League. He wants to move, and Erling Haaland wants to move because Borussia Dortmund is struggling to go in Champions League. There is big players they want to move. Coutinho is not playing for Barcelona. A lot of Real Madrid top players are not playing anymore, and there is a lot of players from Chelsea that are not performing. There is good players. They are not finding their way with their managers.
Right. Even Coutinho was like 130 million something.
Yep.
Some
yeah,
crazy
yep,
price.
True. And Griezmann and
Yeah.
so many.
Griezmann 100 million.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Actually,
Before we go,
Yeah.
when Barcelona started winning everything, like why did they start winning everything? Who was on their team? They had all players that they created from the cantera. Xavi,
Most.
Iniesta, Messi, Guardiola, the coach. He was a Barcelona from the Barcelona school.
There were star players.
And
Yeah.
even what Lart was saying, and I think Lucas mentioned too, even what Bayern Munich is saying. If we can do that, which we are doing right now with Calabria, Donnarumma, and hopefully we can add a few more, and then maybe spend big money for like a big player, not a medium player.
Yeah,
not a player
I
that you can-
completely agree. I mean, we could spend big money for someone, but playing smarter is more important, and that goes to our last comment here. With Amir says, Kessie and Chala are the only ones left from the Fasobelli era. They spent almost 200 million and then didn't get anything from it. Maldini, on the other hand, has spent 70 and gotten like 6 or 7 really good players who are like gelling with the team together. So we'll have some more of this money talk, guys. We are having our first we haven't decided a name for it yet, but first midweek podcast where we're going to talk about a bunch of stuff coming up on Wednesday. Stay tuned for it. I'm going to announce it in the review as well. Thank you so much, guys, for being here, for enjoying the 4 goals and the 90 minutes and the half an hour with us. We appreciate you. Lyot, Roy, any last words?
Forza Milan, per
Forza
sempre.
Milan per sempre, and we will see
Forza
you
Milan.
in the next game. Let me end the stream in 3, 2, and